I need to refamiliarize myself with the controls. Okay, right, that was how we jump. Let's get ourselves launched into space and back to Brittle Hollow as soon as we can. Oh, and also, I need to remember, put on the goddamn spacesuit as soon as I get in there. Let's not add to the number of times that I've vented myself into space and just died. Jetpack auto boot. Oh, right. Pre-flight checklist is basically just a list of options. I'd forgotten. Alright. We are in our suit. Capture, yeah, I'm seeing that too. The capture is kind of laggy. Let me try something, because I definitely don't want that. Let me see something. Is that... This is a different method of capturing it. Is that looking any better? It's hard to tell on my scene. It looks a little bit smoother to me. Let me know if that still seems laggy. One was a game window capture versus a just full monitor capture. And this looks like it might be a little bit more smooth. But yeah, let me know. And I'm gonna head to space. Looks smoother? Okay, cool. Some amount of the looking around in this game does always look a little bit choppy to me. But I think we're definitely better now. I'm just moving something a little bit more out of my view. Ooh, what are you? That's not where we're headed, but that is intriguing looking. Alright, so we need to find Brittle Hollow again. Ash Twin, Ember Twin, Dark Bramble, Brittle Hollow. Alright. Let us head over there. Move on down. We're going to try our best to kind of match this velocity a bit. Yeah, it is still a little stuttery. So I said some of that looks like it might be the game. Oh, okay, it's not that I'm dropping frames. Yeah, I think that might just be what I've noticed about, like, is it usually when I'm, like, looking around? Like, I guess as an example of the difference, like, do those flames look stuttery? As compared to, like, turning like that? Because I've always thought that the turning looked kind of a little bit odd. Yeah, it might be that. At this point, like, everything seems to be captured, like, as far as my computer is going. The turning is what's stuttered. Yeah, I think that's just the game, then. Because that's what I've been noticing even on my end, is that, like, it just kind of sometimes looks a little weird and a little not smooth. So sorry about that. But yeah, that I might not be able to do so much about. Okay, so I need to remember what the route was in, like, where I needed to be. I'm, like... Okay, so I'm over there... I think it was... I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. I think it was more or less on the equator that I needed to get to. Let's just explore around and find out together. Yeah, okay, right. That's flashlight. Ooh, wait, what is... Okay, so that's how I zoom in. Oh! There are different frequencies to explore on this. That's interesting. I see. Okay. Remembering the various things now. Hey, there's snowflakes on this. So how do I... Okay, right. That was how I jetpacked. Now, I remember last time we got to the Undercity, I kind of just fell and got lucky as far as landing on the platform. I don't know how I'm going to redo that, or hopefully find the better solution to it. But let's take a look at this. I remember seeing this from space, and I don't think we've explored this before. This might be the better way to the Undercity that we didn't do last time. Yeah, okay, we must not have explored it, because I don't think I haven't translated this. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. Is that even possible? Time synchronized? Do you mean like with the real world clock, like it being 6:17 p.m., or just like everything in the game changing as the cycle goes through? Because if you mean the latter, I'm pretty sure yes, that does happen. But if anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. Interesting. I think that is the case. Yeah, I think it all is on a, like, synchronized clock. Just certain events happen at certain times. The rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Now, that's my wonder, is if things like that meteor, like down to that, or it'll always happen there at that time. It might. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is confusing other nearby objects to also move about this area? So, rock shard. I'm not 100% certain which shard they're talking about. Oh, okay, we definitely should launch our scout down there, but let me read some of this other stuff first. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Well, that sounds like a good place to explore. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Cool. Steps. Sounds like we found the actual way to get in there, and not just the way that we stumbled on last time. Yes, this looks like a more official way to get to the Undercity than falling and catching ourselves on a platform. Oh, and you know what? We never... Oh, now I could launch the scout in there. Not that I know what I would be able to see better. I guess that's what we find out by launching the scout, is what we'd be able to see. Oop, no. Okay, it's bigger than I remembered. I thought the scout launcher was a little bit smaller than that. Okay. So I don't think I'd be able to get it through a grating of that size. So as I remember, that wall is the kind where, like, it affects gravity. What are we up to? Still pretty early on in the game. We've just gone into this Undercity via the stairs for the first time. So it's all still very fresh. It is one of the first planets that we've explored. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, below 90 meters. All right. Oh, the Southern Observatory. Well, that's where we are trying to head to begin with. South 550 meters. Well, south is that way. Wait, so this one was below. And yet it seems like it's... Oh, shit. Well, no more of that sign. It seems like it was indicating that, that sign was about heading this way. You know, I'm gonna go with the one I'm more confident... Oh, good. It respawns. I'm gonna go with the one I'm more confident in, and also generally head south anyway, which is going down the, what, 90 meters to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Let's see what we got here. I take it this is not your first rodeo with this game, Master Debater. Okay, so broken bit of... Will it still do the gravity thing? Yes, okay, it will, even when broken off. Makes sense. This one will as well. Good, good. Yeah, that's generally the consensus I've been getting from a lot of people. Is those who are familiar they're big fans and are all on board with the keeping this as spoiler-free as possible. And I appreciate it. As I mentioned at the beginning, there may be times where I have specific things that I might ask for, but for the most part, yes, that is my preference. Just let me struggle and flail. Anybody who is unfamiliar with the game is welcome to give suggestions, but if you're familiar, just keep it inside. Be welcome into this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yep. Yeah. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. So, I thought it was down here. Okay, so I guess I need to find a way to get up into that. I don't think I've got enough jet propulsion to skip from one to the next, though I'm going to try after taking a quick look around here. Okay. What are you? The crossroads. Got some bone thugs in here. Seems like the stuttering is actually caused by high FPS. Huh. Maybe. Let me see if I can try seeing if there's a limiter I can put on or something. Because I certainly want to take care of that stutteriness if possible. Though I would imagine it would be in graphics, and I wasn't seeing anything along those lines. Unless I completely missed it. Gotcha. Yeah, and I stream at 30, which shouldn't be the worst for that, because it's at least it's an exact multiple, but yeah, it could be a somewhat of a problem. Again, my apologies for any amount of that just is hard to look at, but yeah, okay, yeah, not even close to enough propulsion to get from one to that one, so that's going to be a problem. Unless this one just utterly launches me, or I have some way to, like, if I could move it into place and then move it afterwards, but I don't. Not that I remember everything from last time, but I definitely don't remember having any abilities like that. One thing I might do, though, is see if I can get my probe, how far I can launch it up there to take a look. Okay. Let's see what we got up there. Nothing clear so far. Something going on over there on the floor, but certainly can't just zoom in that much. One of the most difficult in the entire game. Yeah, well, don't worry, you're here with a fellow idiot, so I'm sure I'm sure it'll take me a while as well. Especially because I still feel like, for the most part, like I'm discovering a lot of novel things, but haven't really put anything together just yet. I wouldn't say I've solved anything that feels like... Oh, right. Oxygen is a concern. Haven't really yet solved anything that I would call a puzzle just yet. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there... No, that's just going to be where this goes. I think I have explored and certainly killed myself, but not, like, solved anything. Just observed things. Someday I will solve a puzzle. So, crossroad, what is the difference? That one does that. That one... Oh, okay, the difference is just coming in or not. I need to get back to some trees, or I am going to end this cycle pretty fast. Let's hope that we've got... Oop, well, I guess I'm going left, because I didn't make a decision in time. Come on, trees. Oh, okay. Well, hello, sir. Wasn't expecting to find people here. Alright, definitely refuel that. So I don't think we found this dude. I've seen pictures of this dude when searching Outer Wilds, but... Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. Oh, it's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race and lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. You and me both the first time I was here. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into... what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. Oh, I think the moving on will happen all around you. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. Okay, I don't know if it's accurate to say I learned something, but sure, I'll claim that I learned something. I learned something! Oh, cool. What is it? Well, yeah, that's where we are right now. Found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow? Yeah, talk about that. Wow! So then, the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious! This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I am curious to say what he says about the Hanging City when we're, like, in it right now. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it I guess maybe we're not technically in the hanging part right now. How was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to a you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something. Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kinda see it from here. There's also the big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. Alright. Well, good banjoing, Ryback. You keep doing it up. Thanks for letting me use some of your oxygen. Really appreciate it. That was a class act. I was just gonna say it's the... Okay, yeah, to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, and then I could reverse the flow. Well, let's keep on moving forward. See what we got. Oh, that goes straight to the black hole. Thankfully, it's pushing outward right now, so I would have to actively... Oh, okay, I see. So if I were to go through the black hole from the other side, this is where I would emerge. Got it. Well then, let's head back. Whoop. Let's see if we got enough time to, unidentified signal nearby? Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Oh, I guess I'd have to go all the way back first. Okay, let's see if I can... That was on when I was all the way on the other end, it was saying that, as I recall. Try to get back there real quick and ID that. There we go. So there's Gabbro. Oh, okay. Just officially marking it as Ryback. I got it. Cool. Fair enough. And back we go. So far, so good on him. I have no beef. He seems... They seem kind and cowardly, but in a good way. Alright, so I'm gonna try and head back up and take that other path, see if we can get to the observatory. And maybe at some point we'll do this thing, but Tower of Quantum Knowledge, not my immediate draw. Been trying to get into this observatory since last week. Alright, so following this path, let's see what happens. It at least seems to claim that it might potentially lead to the observatory. What do we have here? Some presumably Nomai bones. Okay. Alright, well, no matter what, I would want to be going out. Come on. Oh! Wait, I'm like... Elevation! I take it, we have... The ground finally collapsed. Hello, black hole. Ah, shit. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get back there and do all that in time. But let's see what we can handle. I guess in theory... Wait, if I went back into the hole, couldn't I just pop out the other side in that thing we were talking about? So you are... Oh, you're the interloper. I'm gonna try that. I've never had enough time to bother with it, but I've got the fuel and the O2. Let's try just going back into the black hole. See what happens. I would certainly figure it would be easier to go into it than out of it, and we already managed the out part. Not what I meant to do. And apparently a bad choice. Stay away from the black hole. Ryback tried to warn us. And I did not follow that advice. But that's alright, at least now we'll be back at the ship and won't have to do any weirdness with getting ourselves back on the planet and like seeing if we have enough fuel and all that. We'll just head back and more immediately take that other path this time. Oh man, I don't know what it's like where y'all are watching from, but good lord, the heat is cranking up here this weekend. It is... it's a little warm in this room. I've got the fan on, but that is only doing so much. Oop, nope, spacesuit before I forget. I would love to to get through this entire game and only make that mistake once. So far... I mean, I'd love it even more if I could get through the game having never made that mistake, but that ship has sailed. Riddle Hollow, here we go. Alright, that looks like the platform that has the stairs down. So that seems like a place where I should be trying to land. Can't quite tell. It may not be it. Oh, you know what? No, that is not it. But it was definitely along the equator, so let's zoom along until we see it. There it is. Oh, you know what? No, that actually... Oh, yeah, it is. Having doubts, but those are the trees, those are the... That should be the way that I got down. And out we go. That's a Ryback. I guess that's definitely something that This is something that I didn't want. Thank you for your reminder to investigate unidentified signals, because we definitely didn't do enough of that last time, of identifying what they were. And I think it's clearly going to make at least a little bit of a difference to keep a better eye on that. So this is that tower shard. Get a good look at you. Yeah. And that sort of, like, gentle nudging, totally fine with, so all on board. Yeah, you made a good call there. Okay. So we're taking this path right from the start this time. Oh, I wonder if maybe... So, as we recall, we went down and, like, we wanted to run along this thing, but it was already pretty broken. But there's a lot of bits crashing into other bits here. I wonder if we just need to be here fast enough. I haven't wasted too much time yet. I just want to see if it's already broken up. Because maybe I need to get there early enough? No, okay, that's already just as broken. I certainly could have gotten there faster, but I'll maybe make a note of that there's, like, a chance I just need to rush there right away, but I don't think that's it. However, this path collapsing, I'd certainly love to avoid happening again. So let's... shoot out towards something. There we go. What are you? Little shard of some dealy. That feels like it was certainly a one-way journey, so... Where are we headed from here? Is there some way up? Maybe getting over to there. Let's take a look. God, the gamer in me so wants to find a little, like, a square peg to put in that hole, but... And because I don't remember... Is there a way that I'm just forgetting? Can I just pick things up? I didn't think so. Yeah, that platform seemed like my next best option. Let's launch a scout up there and take a look. Does that seem like a thing I could land on? Getting myself reoriented first. Figure out which way is up. I mentioned it last time, and I still stand by that, like, I actually really love that it's not a live video feed from the... Just scoot my chair over. I'm constantly shifting out of frame. I love that it's not a live video feed from the scout, but it's individual pictures that you snap. Something about that, just, it really immerses me all the more, and I like it a lot. I'm not sure if I could land up there or not. I guess I can try. I don't really have a lot of other options, because that's going to push me back. So I might as well go for it. Oh! Okay. Game, that's a really good way of teaching that. You made me discover that on my own by giving me the only option that I really had to do was to try and jump to that platform. You're not going to have enough fuel, so there's basically no way to do that without learning that those things affect the gravity. That is super elegant. That is like Mega Man X style teaching you mechanics. Well done. Okay, so now, presumably hop from platform to platform. I'd love to get... So I know the observatory is to the south. So let's head this way. Yeah, that's what I hear. Exactly, they did a game design. They really did. They taught, rather than just having a text box come up that said, like, hey, did you know? Anytime that these purple things are around, they will... Alright, let's just go for it. Still getting that sense of, like, how far can I expect to get on one jetpack propulsion, but that doesn't seem too bad. Okay, more broken bits. Still generally want to head to the south, which is what I'm doing if I head that way. 3 minutes... Okay, let's hurry this along. Exactly. It's true in basically any media. You're always going to be taken better if you can show something and not tell it. Or show something rather than tell it. It's one of the first things that... One of the first classes that I took in film school, that was clearly what they were trying to pound into us a lot when, we had to make, like, basically a short film every 3 weeks. Okay, now I know I can walk along that, so that's safe. Because of all that game design we were talking about. We had to basically make a movie every 3 weeks. And, oh shit, right. Ghost matter. I literally forgot about that. Oh, fuck. What? No! No! Son of a... here we go. And our films weren't allowed to have any dialogue. So it was trying to really pound in the idea of, like, showing things and not telling them. It was also incredibly frustrating, because you're very limited when you can't have any dialogue whatsoever. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to make this work, but I will try nonetheless. Hear that? Or I should just spend my time exploring this other close stuff, just counting this run as a wash, now that I already know, like, I have some better answers on some of that stuff that was nearby. Let's just explore this stuff. Like, what are you? You look like you're probably too small for my scout, but... Oh, no, never mind. That hole is bigger than I realized. Yeah, like, so we had to do 5 films, and, like, it's not the worst. The problem, like, and obviously, studios like Pixar do it all the time. They have so many short films that don't have dialogue. It's hardly an impossible goal. But, oh, right, that oxygen problem. I'm just going to accept that I'm going to suffocate out here. That's fine. Doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy inside. The problem is that Pixar has, like, budget and a lot of people working on stuff and, like, very talented folk. And this is a class for beginner film students just getting started. And it was... Ooh. Can I get close enough to open... Oh, I can just go inside. Wow. All right. Hey, what's up, Gino? That hole is much bigger than I realized. when I said, don't worry, you're in good company of another stupid here? That whole interaction there, where how quickly I just resolved myself to the idea of, like, it's okay, I'll just suffocate to death. I've lived a life, it's fine. Never getting close enough to the hole to realize, like, just go inside the hole. Like, what do you don't have to scout, just go, it's big. Yeah. My perspective was completely off on that. I already thought that I was basically as close to the wall as I could get. I thought the hole was that big. And then I, like, accidentally went forward enough to realize, like, oh, you can just go through that. And then not die. No. If I hadn't gone in, no. Figured I'd just maybe eventually figure that out. Maybe I wouldn't, but... Welcome back to the White Hole Station. If you fall through the black hole... If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow! Oh my god, okay, this is a very important discovery, because this is going to happen a lot. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay, makes sense. So there's going to be a timing to this. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during the alignment to be warped. I wonder if that's already happened or not. Yeah, this is probably the biggest discovery I've made so far as significance and, like, usability. Okay. Oh, you know, I'm guessing this is, like, which one do I want to go to, maybe? That did not feel like a satisfying place to put the stone. I don't think that was correct. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this and head up through here and see if there's some place that looks a little bit more made for it. Or is this just gonna send me out? Probably. Oh, no, I see. I'm supposed to go like that. I'm at the top of that one. Okay, again, like that just seems like an arbitrary place to put it. That's just dropping it. Yeah, I need to find an actual thing with that shape. So what do we got down here? What the? Ooh. Where can we get you? Shit, I want to be... I think I'm sending it to a place, and I'm going to want to be on the platform when this is over Brittle Hollow. Let me head back up. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay, so this is probably the warp platform. Yeah, and it's going over to the ship. Engage! Hey, that actually worked. Okay. Alright, we are back at... Where are we? Oh, we're at the top of that thing where we... No, this is back in the snowy area. Okay. We're at the North Pole. That was the warp. Does it go both directions? It does. Okay. Did I miss my shot? Shit. This is a learning one. Figuring out how to best utilize this. But let's see if we can get that back. Or maybe it's just a matter of I just need to wait all the way around the rotation. It'll just take a little while, but I'll get there. Wrong one. How's your week been, Gino? I mentioned this at the beginning, but oh! There's a convenient little timer for me. When the arrow is pointing there, it'll be aligned. Got it. Well, while we're waiting... Yeah, so I did another one of my little obstacle races yesterday with Draco and Blinking Firefly, so definitely feeling a little bit sore today. But as a result, I have some new pictures of me doing of getting supremely muddy. Hold on, I'll pull this up real quick. So this one was not Tough Mudder, however, it out-mudded Tough Mudder. This is, I think, probably a good example of me at my muddy... not technically my muddiest, but pretty damn close. Let's see. Yeah. So, this was me running across some, like, lily pads at the time, but that muddy. Look at how much the beard is caked in mud during that. It was just... it was quite an event. Now, largely it was because I kind of leaned into it and, like, actively crawled through because the mud was nice and cooling and I was trying to hide from the predator. But yeah, fun times. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, it was a good time. But it's led to me being very sore today. And engage. Alright, so we know that we can go back if I go onto that. I'm pretty sure I explored this place at least lightly one time. Charge, step onto... okay. Okay, I am still holding it. I was just swapping it out. Okay, yeah, I have been here. I remember the Feldspar's jetpack fuel. This seems familiar. Might as well. We definitely used up some amount of it when we were monkeying around over at the black hole, and thinking that I was doomed when I was not. Right. The hanging city below. And that was the way out of it. Okay. Now, if I were making... you'd think this stone would go to someplace nearby, like that. It's like, you wouldn't want the player to have to carry the stone all the way across the planet, not knowing what they were looking for. Largely. There's a few other pictures as well. It was mostly just like, it kind of looks like that just because I was taking long hops between floating lily pads, and trying to make sure I didn't fall in the water, because I didn't want to lose my precious mud. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole. Ooh, so some relativity effects. That's cool. Oh, and so that, if I had been paying more attention to those numbers, I would have seen that. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nobai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleport? The implications are absurd. I wonder if the game, even though it's such a tiny small amount of time, I wonder if it does set you back that 100th of a second in the cycle, just to make it accurate. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate the phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke. The High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. Well, that's definitely an intriguing place to get to as well. If we're talking about relativity effects and time travel, that has my interest. So Ember Twin, the High Energy Lab. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. You had me at that sentence, definitely. Yes, I hope so too. Well, it's like 100th of a second, so the amount of time it would take me to do it, it wouldn't matter unless I had some way to make that more pronounced. Like, it takes me much longer than... oh, let's also put the stone here. Much longer than that amount of time to make it operate. Hey, Wick! So presumably this is the high-energy lab on Ember Twin that I want to be looking for. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you back, sir. So yeah, looks like... You know what I should do? I should probably... I forget, is there a way out... Like, I know I can screenshot. Is there a way that I can, in the game, save a picture of like, I want to be looking for this? I mean, I can probably remember it anyway. Look for the big, pulsy blue, throbbing structure that kind of looks like that one. Okay. I guess here's the question. We've got some more time on this run. I'm gonna head back towards the ship because no matter what you say, it's going to require this. Would y'all prefer I continue trying to get into the observatory on this planet, or start trying to get into that high energy lab on the Ember Twin, kind of divert towards that for future exploration? So I think there's still more that we could do going towards the observatory, but I am intrigued by the time travel implications. So which one are you more interested in checking out? Getting into the observatory to find out, like, the mystery of the probe and, like, how we were able to get beneath the rapid current on that first world we explored? Or finding out the you must get here now time travel bullshit? Oh, fair enough, yeah. A more pronounced... Could be that more pronounced effect. That is true. Yeah, the sun was moving really fast. Everything in this universe seems to be on a really small scale. You vote both. Excellent. As well you should, Sir Bearer of the actual knowledge of the mysteries of this game. You have voted correctly. I'm already here. It's true, though by the time I get back to my ship, I'll probably... The sun very well might explode. I can't remember. It was vaguely along the equator. But, so yeah, where... Oh, my ship is in the sun now. Somehow. Also, I'm about to kill myself. Oh, shit. None of that was intentional. Well, back into the black hole. But now we know a way out of it. Or what? So this time we did hit... Okay. Fine. We got back to, God, what is his name again? Starts with an R. Ryback. Well, we got back to Ryback, which means we're pretty close to going back to the observatory. I forget which direction was it. Okay, other way. Away. Say pivot to that? Okay. There's some way to get to there as well. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, 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 no! God damn it. I was not paying enough attention to what I was doing. Just kind of blindly heading forward. Well, this time I didn't hit that target. Well, we're close to our ship somehow. I have lost all sense of how any of this has happened, but I won't argue. What have I... How... The... Ship, thanks for coming back to me, I guess. You need some immediate repairs, but... I am so confused, but I am not complaining. I have no idea how I made this work. The ship came to me and I didn't even call for it. You have been on some adventures. I left you on the surface of that planet. You seem like you've gotten launched up and come back.
We interrupt this program to
bring really?
you a new subscriber.
Well, not a new subscriber, but certainly one of our most regular subscribers. Go Ninja indeed! 59 months of subscribing. It's too many. I gotta ban you before you can get to 60. Welcome back, sir. And thank you so much for that. Now, clearly you've just invented your own new... the Ninga.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Oh, hey. Master Debater. Appreciate the follow. Oh, here we go. Let's watch Oblivion. Had just enough time to repair the ship before that. So yeah, I wonder... Here's my guess of what happened. I'm guessing... Because we know Brittle Hollow gets really close to the sun. Maybe somehow it got close enough that the ship got caught in its gravity, or like some like, we know meteors crash as well, right? So maybe like a meteor crashed on the surface, which knocked up the, I guess a meteorite at that point, which crashed the ship up high enough to be absorbed into the sun's gravitational pull. Or maybe it didn't even do that part. It just got launched up really high and then came crashing back down. Or something, because that wasn't even the location. I have no idea. Now, from what I recall, there was apparently some way that I completely missed out on to be more okay with, more resistant to the, was it not the dark matter, the, like, ghost matter, back on this planet. And I've never made use of that. So before we go out doing another thing and heading to the, to Ember Twin, I want to see if I can refine, like, what was the deal with that? There's some way to be more resistant to it. I've apparently already... Hey, hatchling... Daunting digestive challenge. I can't remember who talked about it. And... oh, it was somewhere. Postcards from orbit. This is all about just the ship itself, so I doubt this is going to be relevant. This is actually one, or no, never mind. I was about to ask for a hint on it, but then I was like, know what? No. I can explore and find answers. Sure, it would save time, but it'll be okay. I just need to re-talk to all these people. And not that. Someone mentioned that it was a thing. And that it was a thing that I saw but then immediately forgot about, or something. Oh, you missed what I'm looking for? It's okay, I'll find it. I'm looking for the, when I streamed this last week, we were speculating on, you know, I wonder if there's some way to do better at, like, withstanding ghost matter. And someone who was there last time, who was knowledgeable, I forget their name, mentioned that there was totally a thing back on the starting planet that there's a thing that, like, I talked to somebody and they made mention of it and I completely just ignored it and, like, it went right over my head. So I'm gonna see if I can find that mention again. Hide and seek. Oh, you can't help with that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what we can find around here. I remember that, like, unless they were just completely lying, that there was apparently some kind of thing. Right, that's why we went to Giant Seek to begin with. Yeah. Yeah, doing pretty well here tonight. Mostly just really goddamn hot, unfortunately. It is... The heat is starting to crank up here in LA. Just a little bit. Just enough to make also having the light on my face and everything just feel like a little much right now. And that reminds me, I need some nice cooling, totally just water. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It unfortunately cranked just in time for the race. Yes. Oh. Okay, hold on. This seems promising, because this looks like ghost matter. Yeah. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful, and it will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Okay. Yeah, well, no, it's not vodka. That's where you're wrong, Gino. It's not vodka. It's something completely different. Called tequila. But hey, at first glance, you could pretend that's water. See, it's totally, there's water in it. In fact, a lot of this is water. Just, you know, with some pesky other atoms thrown in. And molecules. It is. It's mostly water. In the same way that if you were to drink me, I could say that you were mostly drinking water. But there's a heavy asterisk on the end of it. Alright, anyway. So that, maybe it was just that I needed to pay more attention to the idea of using my camera to know about ghost matter before I walk into it. Barely know me! You've been subscribing for 59 months in a row! You have one of the higher claims to knowing me. Didn't you get that in the subscribers brochure that after 50 months in a row you've been entitled to drink me? That's one of the perks. And now I need my team of lawyers to explain how this is not legally binding. Okay, so yeah, maybe that's what it was. Not a way to withstand ghost matter, just a way to be better cognizant of where it was. And so it's got a bit of an aurora. Good to know. Oh, hey! Welcome back, Draco. Yes, well, barbecuing me is different than drinking me. Unless you're a fan of barbecuing mostly water. I just read what you said with the drinking tequila for the water is like reading Playboy for the articles. That's, where did I put... Oh, here we go. I think that's worthy. Well done. Yes, that is very analogous. Now let's get back to our ship. Draco, I'm sure you saw found the official photos of us from from Rugged yesterday. We've got a few, though they had unfortunately few photo stations. Yeah, that was all I found. And at a certain point, I stopped looking just because it was all clearly just from the same two events over and over. Oh, right, that's the model ship. Over and over again. Why's it called blow when you clearly, I've been doing blow wrong all of these years. No wonder I haven't gotten high from it. I've been treating blow like a birthday cake this entire time. Just making a wish and going... I didn't know what all the fuss was about. Oh, hey, Aaron Gray, thank you for sending a raiding party over here. I assume that you were also playing Outer Wilds up until recently, and welcome. We are just beginning to explore this world. The rats are oh, damn it. I've been putting off calling that exterminator, and I thought the rats had gone away, and clearly I actually need to do something. Well, yes. Welcome, everybody. We are doing some Outer Wilds tonight. We're about to go explore Ember Twin, if that means anything to you. You're a little further, but you still have no clue. Okay, cool. Well, I'm definitely with you on that.
Oh my god, thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
So yeah, we are going to head to Ember Twin because we recently heard that there was an experimental... there was some minor time travel involved, and they did some research on it on Ember Twin. And there might be some more data about some results there. Ember Twin, where are you? Yeah, so not only is this only the second time I played this game, but...
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Aaron, great. It's been a week since the last time I played, so a lot of the specifics of like what planets look like and things like that I've kind of forgotten. It's one of the downsides of what the stage 1 aligning. Oh, no. Don't autopilot. That was an accidental autopilot, average genius. I'm not trying to autopilot. Stop it. Stop it. Abort autopilot. Again, I guess I've been doing my blowjobs wrong. Stop autopiloting. I keep somehow accidentally pushing D up. Thought autopilot was my friend. No. Yeah, that's been another thing. I'm mostly getting back into the controls of it, other than things like the whole why is autopilot happening, but... Where are... Alright, what should I be looking for? Where is... I know it was always really close to the sun, right? Yeah, it was... Ash Twin and Ember Twin. Okay. So that's what I need to be looking for. Let's lock on to... Ember Twin? I guess that was the much easier way to do it. And we made an arrangement. Yeah, exactly. I finally remembered there was the larger map. We made an arrangement that autopilot was for chumps who didn't trust themselves to get places on their own. I can avoid falling into the sun, I swear. I've just proven over and over again that I can't. Now let's match some velocity. Oh, this is going to be a hard landing. I didn't do that early enough. Come on. Slow down. Okay, good. I wasn't quite aligned to land with it. But now I need to catch up. Go. That was actually smoother than I was expecting. Alright, so there's some kind of station that we've seen on here. I don't know on which part of Ember Twin, but let's take a look. It looked kind of vaguely like this thing, but not quite. Oh, you know what? It was nearby that connection point. In the hourglass, I think. Yeah, it was that pulsing thing. So, so rats, how far into the... I know you said you're still early on, you still don't know anything in this game. How long have you been playing? Like, at least generally, like, what kinds of stuff have you been going after? Okay, on the surface. Oops. Let's make sure... Yep, okay, I'm wearing my suit. Played it for 2 streams worth of 6... Okay, so you are ever so slightly ahead of me. In that, yeah, I did about 3 hours on the first stream, and I've been going for about a little over an hour now. Got it. Focus on Giant Steep and Quantum Moon. I think Giant Steep is where we headed during the first stream. But haven't really, like... I don't know about you. I haven't done anything that I feel like counts as having solved a puzzle yet. I've just been doing a lot of exploration. Have you managed to do anything that you feel like you solved a puzzle, or still just finding your place in the world? Okay, so we've got another... Right, this was the other end of the projection stone, which let us look at this. And let's take a look up here. Ow. That felt necessary. Okay, yeah, so basically in the same place so far. Just leads on things, but nothing where it's like, I figured this out. This is the answer to this. Okay. Well, good news, there doesn't seem to be any ghost matter in there. It's true, yes. I figured out that I could, after much thinking that I was just going to have to resign myself to death, I figured out that I could fit inside a hole. That was my hardest puzzle to date. But I sure locked my way through that one. Yes, fair. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this yet, so let's just keep looking around Ember Twin to see if we can find... Stairs have been good to us in the past. Let's see what we can find as far as an entrance to this laboratory or whatever. The scale is really... Everything is so tiny. Okay, so this is the high-energy lab, and again, it looks like we have no way to get inside the conventional way. We're gonna have to find an alternate way in. Time to get frustrated, I'm sure. Now, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the... Oh god, that reminds me of something I'll have to tell you guys about right after this. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Right, so that was the, the time travel discovery. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Alright, Sunless City, where the fart are you? Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay. Sunless City. Got it. So yeah, regarding Pi, I recently got a text from an unknown number. Okay, Sunless City is that way. Hold on. I'm going to... Actually, that probably doesn't pause anything at all. So I'm just going to waste some time real quick. I got a text from an unknown number that said... this. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Hi! I need your help. And intrigued as I was, I responded, "Sorry, I'm not Pi, I'm Cake. Lol, dead, my fault. No worries, hope you get all the pie you need. Lol, wait, Pi is my sister." And that was the end of that conversation. I was like, I don't know this person well enough to start making incest jokes. I don't know how they're gonna take it, so we're done. That was you? Okay. Well, enjoy tasting your sister, I guess. Alright, so this is the route to the Sunless City. Follow this down. Okay. Right. That thing I need to be wary of. The Sunless City, home of the ghost matter generator, apparently. Alright, let's launch in a probe here. So I wonder, could I... Okay, so there's the matter itself. I see, so the rocks... The rocks themselves are okay. I can touch those. They're just a sign that I'm close to ghost matter. But if I... Let's see. Can I find out exactly where it starts? Do I show up on camera? 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. I don't think I do. Hello, Kel. Alright. There seems to be... I need a... My spatial awareness of this is... I'm screwing it up completely. I've not been getting a good sense of, like, where exactly is that ghost matter? Oh, okay. I do show up on camera. So... right around there. Is there any way that I could get into that without touching it? I don't think so. I think it's... I don't think I could just, like, hover over it and get there. It's unclear. Well, let's... Before I try that, let's look for any other solution. Also, let's look for some oxygen. I guess I could go back into the ship. I'm not that far away from it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that real quick, because I'm pretty close. I know it's available, because this won't count as a tree, will it? No. Ooh, that is also intriguing. I'm going to have to check that out on the way back down. See if I can go into that. Let's go, 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 go. Let's not just resign ourselves to suffocating. That doesn't have to be my answer to every question. It's, oh, it's alright, I'll just suffocate. Alright. O2. Might as well refuel. And let's go back out. Crap, which way did... We were down here. Yeah. Okay, nothing special about touching that. Good to know. Wait, we are down further below than we were before. I made it all the way into the sand. Yeah, this is a really low gravity planet, so I need to keep in mind I can get pretty far on a blast. I am definitely exploring new stuff this time, but that's okay. What do we got here? Another one of these, like... Oh, this must be another exit point for the teleporter from the black hole. Or the station, the white hole station thing. Because that looked just like it. Oh shit. Well, I could go this way, but I am getting so far off course from where I was intending to go. Let's see if we can correct that. Ooh. Well, okay, here's a puzzle to solve. This one... Let's see. Can I hit this? Wait, am I having any impact on this, or is it just... Oh, it's just spinning from time to time. Okay. I'm not doing that. I thought I was able to rotate those rings, and it looks like I was wrong. Okay. So... So here is the lab. And then I went this way. Down. Oh, this must be just filling with sand higher and higher, and so it's the same place, everything's covered up. I was too slow. I see. And I'm getting closer and closer to the sun, and I'm about to burn to death, aren't I? I get it. Filling with sand, alright, alright. I see how it is. Well, that means there's probably only so much I can continue learning from here. That signal is probably going to remain pretty unknown, given... Oh, yeah, there's an escape pod down here somewhere. It's buried in sand, but it's down there. Okay, so there'll be a lot to explore here, but it looks like I'm going to have to get here pretty fast before stuff gets covered up. Uh-oh. I lit a campfire. Clearly all the, if I sit at it, all the monsters are going to respawn. Quick go to the other twin. That's true. I guess it's probably been losing its sand. It's gritty and coarse and it gets everywhere. Property of Chert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. I think you had a really good idea, Gino. Let's indeed try and go to the other twin. So if my ship is that way... Wait, hold on. So this is the... I keep getting so distracted. So this is the teleporter spot. We're not aligned. Oh! This can probably align with all kinds of places. Now that is intriguing. So there's a bunch of... Okay, let's read this. It might as well be Tatooine. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital character? It definitely is. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. So, we need to find an invisible moon. I agree. Our first step should be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I bet this is related to that. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I found your note, Melloray. I found your note, Melloray. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? That's true. We're still at a pre-persistence of, or not persistence of vision, object permanence level on this stream. I believe so. Not only does the moon appear above Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timberhearth as well. So a traveling moon. This is indeed quite fascinating. So there's the twin. Here is... I don't know which one of these is the moon, but let's see if I can get over to the other planet. I'm coming, ship! Okay. No, okay, I don't think my jetpack is strong enough to get there. Let's ship over. Plus, I'll refuel anyway. Clearly, this creator watched a little too much Mystery Men. And as we learned from that movie, there is, like, a single instance where it can be useful to be invisible when no one's looking. Shit, where'd it go? Where's my twin? Oop, 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 oop. There you are. Ash twin. Uh-oh. There's some irreparable damage. Oh, damn it. Well, we got here, but a little too late. If we're gonna go out, let's go out in the open air. I embrace you, Supernova. Okay. So, some intriguing developments. We've got another shot to go back to Ember Twin and try and get there early enough to maybe get inside this place. I guess that's what my leaning right now is, since we have an opportunity to start over from the beginning, let's do the stuff that we know we lose the opportunity for as time goes on. Yes. I guess were you not here, Wicked, last week? So yeah, there is it's a roughly 20-ish minute cycle, 25 minutes, something like that. I don't know. Every roughly 20 minutes, the game time loops, and we start over. We've learned everything we've learned, and maybe if we make changes in the world, they'll stick around, though I doubt it. And it's just, what do we discover during that loop? We have learned that, like, in-game, we are consciously aware of the past, and there's one other person that we have met that remembers the time loops. Everybody else goes back to normal. Let's head to the Hourglass Twins. But there is one other person that remembers and reacts to, like, the 22 minutes? Okay, got it. So every 22 minutes. And that's kind of the big deal with this game, is learning enough that your next run can maybe go a little bit differently, and you can learn different information. That's Ember Twin. Oh, wait, which is the one I want. Never mind. No need to redo anything. Exactly. We're learning that there are some smaller time scales to have to contend with as well. What are you? You look like something we weren't able to get to last time, and you also look... We should head for anything that looks really low down, like this. Because it's gonna get buried. Oh, is this maybe the escape pod? Okay, put on the suit. Let's see. We got some kind of beacon here. Something got weird with that. Okay. Well, I see a door that's actually open, so let's explore things that we actually can explore. Alright, we need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Oh, also, technically it won't be exactly 22 minutes because I believe I do have the setting turned on that if I'm reading something, time doesn't move forward. So, it'll be roughly 22 minutes. But longer. Initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anana. Everyone survived the crash. It's a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So we've definitely found at least one escape pod on another planet. There was one on here. So these all came from the same ship. Presumably. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Then we had launching escape pod 3, now launching escape pod 2. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Oh boy, let's explore this place. Forget, can I do something with that, or is that just a pretty light pattern? I think it's the latter. Okay, well, we'll keep going down low. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. Makes sense. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anana, but these passages are a maze. So we're gonna have to go into Moria, guys. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. So, keep an eye out for those. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Does it now? Is that what the sand does? I've noticed. Alright. So let's see, what did they find? Found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. Well, that sounds like the passage to go explore, then. The cavern Melore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow... Okay, so let's definitely run down this passageway nice and quick. Whoa! Okay, no, not down there, though. Skip ahead a little. Save some time. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Okay. Guide me, instructions. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left. Continue... I should probably write this down. I've got my journal. Let's write it down. In my new... so I've started doing a drawing course. I'm going to be posting a video about this to YouTube soon. But I've started a course that's all about teaching me to draw better from the beginning. And so as a result, I've got these new fine liner sort of 0.5 millimeter felt tip pens. So I shall be writing with that now. 5, 15, 22. So, okay, so the directions are forward until meet the sandfall at the pit. I'm sure this will show up in my in-game log as well, but this way I can just look down. Then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Continue to room filled with rock column formations. Climb upward through opening. Alright. Let's see if there's more instructions on this next little branch. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. I've gotten that impression. Okay, so... So we go to this, turn left, and continue until we get to the room with the rock. Okay. And then we go through this opening. Wow, I definitely did not need to write all that down. Oh well. That was not that hard to remember. I hope I went to the right place. Let's see. Am I back to where I was? No, because this is a new thing. I haven't read this. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melloray and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Okay, follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Clearly I need to write down tunnel behind falling sand. How am I ever going to remember that much? There's a tunnel here. Yeah, there it is. I like this. I feel like I'm actually accomplishing things right now. Following a path. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Alright. Thank you for your praises, game. To there, I guess. Let me in! Sense of accomplishment. I don't know if I can legally call it a puzzle, but I solved a series of instructions. Okay, so that one's turned off. Still got that time pressure. Anglerfish fossil overlook is... Who knows what... Ooh, wait, so we have some stairs up to this overlook. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is the horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Again, I don't know if I can legally call it a puzzle, but We were told to do a thing and we did it. Clearly the hole is too small for... Oh, I don't know. Don't be fooled. Some holes look like they're too small for things to fit through, but then it turns out you're just too far away from them. When you get closer to them, the holes look bigger. Don't make my mistake, Mallory. Hypothesis. There's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. Yes, Mallory, have you tried getting closer to the hole? An update, we need to find a way inside quickly, Mallory, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the oh, shit. Yes, exactly. An accomplishment. Ooh. That is pretty cool looking. Can I translate through this thing? I guess not. And that's just an overlook. I can't fit through the hole. I tried. Guys, I really tried on this one. I'm smashing my head against it. I can't fit through that hole. So let's get that back. Oh, crap. Oxygen. It always takes me by surprise. It's a good thing they mention that when it comes up, because every single time it happens, I forget that, like, oxygen is a factor. Yeah. Get off of me, Sam. Oh. That could be an issue. Can I get out of here? Let me try getting up higher first. Good news, everyone. Let's stick around here until the sand is enough that I can just walk it, I guess. Those look like trees. Let's get some oxygen. Yeah, you count. Anglerfish Overlook District. Okay, well, we were interested in that. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. We're definitely interested in that. And Four Eye Shrine District. I seem to be powering on something, though I don't know what. Also, I'm curious. They were numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. We're just turning on the lights. I see. Literally just giving power to things. I understand now. I was making that more complicated than it needed to be. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Damn it, man!
If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species.
The potential annihilation of an entire solar system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it.
Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try, I believe. If we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in pie.
Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we built it, then I won't support the station's use.
Are there other ways to generate this level of power?
I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I can't remember which voices went to all these people. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetime. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. Wait, what were they disagreeing about again? I can't comprehend. Oh, right. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. So, science was meddling in science stuff. Clearly has nothing to do with, the supernova that's going to be happening. I guess what I could do, if I want to really get in on that research station, is I should turn off the power to everything else so it's more clear where to go. So now, whatever's lit up is what I should be heading towards. There we go. Wait, is this lit up? No. So it's just down below. No, it looks like I'm too late. This is looking pretty sandy. So I'm gonna have to get down here real fast. But we still have to. Okay, that actually rises really fast, yeah. But we still have time for some of the other stuff. Maybe. Where's this? A stepping stone cave. Well, this is the next one down. Let's see if we can get inside before we lose access to that. It's filling too. But hey, next time I won't have as much stuff to be taking in and surprised by and all that stuff. I don't think I'm going to make it to any place in particular here. I'm now feeling like I'll be lucky if I get out. Oh, no, this is a new place. All right. What have we reached? Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the stepping stone cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Okay. Well, that's where we are, presumably. Though probably in the wrong part of it. Gratitude, Solanum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough, yeah. I'm not. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. I should probably look back at my ship's log soon to just kind of catch up on all these various things I've been learning. Alright, well I at least got back out of that dodgy situation. This is what, anglerfish? Yeah. So that's the overlook. And I'm guessing we won't have enough time at Stepping Stone anymore. Let's check out the Eye Shrine District. Up there, because I'll have the most time to check it out before losing out to the sand. Oh crap. Crap, crap, crap. Let's give that another go. See if we can get up a little higher first. Take this one step at a time. Real quick, what's behind here? Did I look at this? I can't recall. It doesn't look familiar. Looks like a bunch of dilapidated homes. Okay, well, quickly losing it, not seeing enough here to draw me in when I'm on quite the time clock. Oh, the lights thing? Yeah. It certainly didn't hit, oh fuck, didn't hit me at first, but then I was realizing, like, okay, I want to go to a place. I have no idea where any of these things are. Wait a minute. Yeah. It's fun though, like, I like that, you know, some discoveries in the game are big, some are small, but they all feel good. Like, it felt good in that moment when, it's meant, like, when you realized, like, hold on, I can use these. There's a reason why they're all separated like this. Gravity cannon, yes please. Let's find out what that's all about. No, I'm confident this is the sort of game. Alright. Well, got some ghost matter. I'm confident this is the sort of game where just everybody has their own little things. That some things you get quickly, some you don't. I know there'll be all sorts of things. It'll take me an embarrassingly long time to figure out. Okay, well, the way looks clear. I don't see any ghost matter auroras. Maybe it's down there. Or maybe it's... Okay, I gotta be real careful, and I don't know that I have the time to be that careful. Let's put you on the ceiling. Okay, so there is an aurora down... Let's see. Okay, too close, too close. Oh, crap. Well, we're through that, so I guess I don't need to care anymore. I didn't realize that I was thinking about the fact that there was a hole in the ceiling. I could just go over it all. Oh, is this the gravity cannon? Oh, I guess I haven't explored this. I was thinking of the other thing. Looks like I'm a little too... That's a thing that is getting covered up by sand. This whole planet is gonna keep having that be a problem over and over again. So I take it this is the gravity cannon. And yeah, I'm too late. So... crap, where did I even come in through here? Why don't we head back to the ship? Because now it might be too late in the cycle, but maybe now we could check out the Ash Twin without it immediately going supernova. Oh, crap. Well, hopefully we won't need too much to get back to the ship since there's so much sand here. Ooh. You're kind of cool looking. You look like a window on the Death Star. Or no, not the Death Star, on the, like, Bespin station. The one that, like, Luke crashes out through in Empire Strikes Back. Okay. Ever forward. Using oxygen as propellant. Okay, good thing I'm up right there at the ship. Alright, there we go. Let's... I do like that you can do that, though. I didn't realize you could propel yourself. Like, that the game would let you use your oxygen as a propellant if absolutely necessary. That is fun. Alright, so let's head to the Ash Twin. There you are. And maybe I'll have enough time this time. I'm not clear on that. Also, I wonder, maybe there's a way if we go... I wonder if we go to the Ash Twin first, if there's a way to stop this outpouring of sand. Because it looks like there's kind of a little state... It looks like it's happening through, like, a technological thing. Kind of. Maybe we could learn how to turn that off and have all the time, well, at least all the 22 minutes on the Ember Twin. That's go down below. Let's see what we can find out in that time. Oh, there we go. There's our wall walk'ems. Still super impressed, game, at the way you taught that. That was just so elegant. Here's our first delivery. Yarrow, one warp core. One warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing the core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Okay. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit some, presumably the time travel thing? Visit sometime to learn more. I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Ooh. Someone wants to visit with Clary. Yarrow and Clary sitting in a pod. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron stars. And go meet her on the White Hole Station. Again, I didn't realize before I started this game there'd be so much humor in it. Are there gray holes? I suppose if you combined a black hole and a white hole together, you'd get a gray hole. You'd also get the undoing of everything, presumably, as it kept turning itself inside out. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Okay. I wish I had read that one first, but okay. And Clary wishes I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Okay. Ship log updated again. Okay, so we came in through down here. Looks reminds me of, oh, this looks like a warp pad. I bet when this is aligned, that seems to be a targeting thing. Not clear. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's keep looking around. Another thing that looks like a warp pad. So many holes, so little time. It is the great shame of our mortality that we must choose wisely what moments are going to get our attention. If your life is devoted towards the discovery and exploration of all the color holes that you can find and you can muster the energy to explore, then that sounds like a valuable life to me. It is not the choice I'm making. I'm leaving many holes unexplored. Not all of them, though. There's a non-zero amount of my life has been dedicated towards exploring holes. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, time to get shunted over. Or back down. Okay, come on. Fall down slowly. Yeah, you know. Not a lot, but not nothing. I've explored a hole or two in my time. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Why, legend tells of a noble young adventurer who once explored as many as 3 holes in his time. But he is not me. I guess I gotta know. So it's like the classic, right? The idea of like children trying to dig a hole to the other side of the world. Did anyone here ever make any kind of attempt to actually do that? I don't remember ever putting an honest effort towards digging such a hole, but I know that's like a classic. Let's see if we can get this scroll translated before time's up. I can't remember. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there was one nearby. You did? Do you remember how, like, about how long you kept going? Like, how far did you get before you clearly inevitably gave up? Because I don't remember it making the news about the kid who did successfully dig a hole all the way through the Earth's core. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Rainby found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Convoy would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically possible. What is going on out there? Oh, sorry, I only read the first line of what you said. Did not notice that what you actually said, very crucially, was I did not. That one missing word really made a difference. I'm too afraid of being upside down in China, so you did not try. Well, at least your reason was great. Okay, so let's think. We've got very limited time. I guess back to Ember Twin, run in, see if we can figure out this anglerfish thing, because it's down low. Let's get there, or not the angler, the even lower one. The one we actually wanted, the like Sun Lab or whatever. Let's get there lickety-split. Oop, nope, don't land, don't land. How am I going to get inside? I don't know, but it looked like part of the reason I couldn't get inside before, which I'm probably wrong about, was just that I was too late. I'm hoping if I get there sooner, that problem will be solved, but I'm sure I'm going to find out that that is not the case. Oh no, oh no. Oh. Sorry, ship. That was mean of me. I did not treat you very kindly, and I seem to have entirely destroyed you, maybe. Oh, let's stop that rotation before I vomit. I think I have utterly smashed my ship to smithereens and somehow survived. I didn't know any of that was possible. You learn something new every run. Glad I put on the suit first. I was almost considering waiting until I got there to bother putting it on. Timber. Okay, hold on. Wait, I forget. How do I... No, I'm in the ship right now. It's just not much of a ship. This may be beyond my ability to repair. I was like, why can't I move? Oh. I see that thing that says unbuckle. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to put the ship back together after that. Humpty Dumpty is... The dream is dead. Alright, where can I get to in my time? Bunch of places I've never been to. Ash Twin is getting pretty far away, but let's do it. I'm sure I can get there. I've at least got most of my fuel. But unfortunately I'll have no ability to refuel once I get there. Nothing that I've found anyway. It's fine to the sun. That's also certainly a possibility. One of the other reasons to go in this direction. It makes that much more easy. But I'm not giving up yet. The Kerbal Space Program player in me wants to see if I can somehow salvage this situation. Though I'm gonna crash into it again. Confident. Come on. Align. Align. Oh, yeah. That's a different game. Catching up. We're going into the sun. Well, you got your wish. We did indeed play Kerbal Space Program. And, by which I mean fly directly into the sun. So this time, I know that I wanted to move quickly, but let's not move so quickly that we utterly break our ship into pieces. You never saw me date Colonel? Well, we did. Though that thought is definitely lost to history at this point. If I had searched around long enough, I could find the recording on my computer, but we did do it. And had a decent time. I've learned that style, those like novel dating simulator types of experiences aren't exactly my favorite. I was just trying to escape the solar system. A fine question, young scientist. I guess we could dedicate... I'm guessing just not a lot would happen, but we could certainly dedicate this run to just escaping the influence of the sun. And let's see. This will be a very interesting playthrough while I just, I'm just gonna hold down the throttle and drink tequila. And I suppose I shall spend this time answering any questions y'all have. I don't know why you would have questions, but if there's anything that needs... Oh! It looks like it's not allowing me to leave. I've gotten too far away and it's going to autopilot me back. So that's the answer. Oh, did we ever play Dream Daddy? No, I didn't. I never did get around to playing that. That's still on my wish list someday to get around to, but I have not. Yeah, never did it. Though again, I'm at least a little bit... It's gone down slightly in my list just because I have indeed learned that style, the like interactive novel sort of game, is not exactly my favorite. Well, we managed to get out to there. It's not nothing, but that's as far as the game lets us go. So why don't we... What the hell are you? We locked onto some kind of weird object. Let's go explore it. Boyfriend Dungeon, also on my list. I played the demo at PAX a few years ago. Unfortunately, it was really buggy back when I played it, and so I wasn't able to complete the demo because it kept crashing, or it was something like that. But I've heard really good things since then, so it sounds like they managed to work through those situations, and it's a concept that I think is really cool and intriguing. So it was just the execution at the time, it was not working. But yeah, definitely want to play Boyfriend Dungeon. Yeah, so it is a game where somebody who knows more about this can correct me, because it's been a while since I've looked into it. You like go into dungeons and you date your weapons. So like you'll have a sword that you like develop how good it is as a sword, partly by like dating it and like getting to know it better. And a sword is just one example. It's like one of any number of weapons that you kind of like pursue a relationship with them. So you like go back and forth between kind of like a dating simulator and also just like hack and slashing through dungeons and stuff. That's my rough understanding, though again, the specifics I could be totally wrong on. It's been a while. So like, it's definitely a unique idea. Okay, sounds like I was at least close. Yeah, what are you, blinking red object? I am in oh shit, I'm going at you way too fast. Whatever it is tiny. And I was approaching it at over 3 kilometers a second. I need to be more patient with this. Let's get our delta V much more matched. I got too addicted to just holding down the trigger. Oh, as far as the speed, sure. But compared to like how scaled down everything is in this game, clearly it was way too fast of an approach. But yes, in real space, absolutely agreed. That's peanuts. But if we're trying to dock with something, which is basically what we're doing, it is ludicrously fast. Our relative velocity should be more like a meter every several seconds. Exactly. Ludicrous speed, commence! We found it. So unfortunately, fortunately we managed to get our relative velocities closer to what they should be. Unfortunately, it took us separating by 108 kilometers to get there. Again, in space, that's kind of nothing. So I'm going to approach it at about a half a kilometer a second. And keep making adjustments as we go. I don't want to get caught off guard again. So I'll talk more about this YouTube project that I'm working on. I haven't posted the first video of it yet, but I started off this course called Draw a Box. I mentioned it earlier in the stream, I've wanted to get better at drawing again. And I found a free course on drawabox.com that's basically designed to get you down to the fundamentals of drawing, just teach you the skills that you need to be able to draw. Like, for instance, one of my first homework assignments was I had to draw a line in one swift, like, smooth stroke from the shoulder, and then try and draw over that same line over and over again, like 8 times. I had to, like, fill a page with these. So, like, fundamentals of drawing. Just, can you make the marks you want to make on pieces of paper? And so my plan... yes, docking and crashing, same thing. It's a very specialized kind of docking, but yeah. So my plan is to kind of keep going through this course as I go through the lessons and post the updates as they go on YouTube. And ideally, other people who are also interested in drawing, anybody who wants to come along and like do this course with me, it's completely free. And all you need is paper and pens to draw with. And it takes you through this, like, it gives you a lot of very specific homework and like just assignments to do. So far, I found it really good, and like it's actually already really helped my... So far, all I've really done is pen control, but I've gotten to the point where I feel like I can actually pretty well draw straight lines just on my own without rulers and, like, connect dots with intention. Like, it's actually worked out really well so far. Where am I now? Okay, 53 kilometers away. And so yeah, the idea is I'm going to be making, like, monthly update videos on YouTube of, like, for anybody who's ever been curious, like, what does that kind of progress look like? How, you know, how much can you expect to learn in a certain period of time? Like, how much does the program help? It'll show every single drawing I've made over the course of that month. Which I think is going to be pretty fun. And also super intimidating. We are totally going to spend this entire run just trying to get docked with this thing. Alright, still got to approach a little bit faster. Let's get this back up to about a half a kilometer. Yeah, I don't have it as a quick link on there, but it is on the side of the video player. It should have just a YouTube link, or a link to my YouTube page on there. It's not an especially active channel, though I am trying to get it more active, largely with starting to save some of my VODs to there. The Getting Over It playthrough is on there, and then the idea is this playthrough is also going to be on there, but some of the, like, side games we play will not be. If you want those, you have to be here live for the real experience. Come on. Just 19 kilometers to go. I'm so gun-shy after just overshooting it by so much. And That thing, it's just a wee little interstellar object. Or I guess not interstellar, but interplanetary object. What a little baby. Okay. Now we're heading basically directly at it at 400 meters a second. It's a good question. What do we think this thing is? It feels like it's a piece of debris from... It's like the headlight on my ship when I crashed it on the last run. Okay, let's start equalizing our velocities. It is so tiny. What are you? It's not coming up on the signal scope. I have no idea. It looks like just a blinking light, like some kind of message or something. I don't know if anybody else has any theories. The silenced cartographer. Well, I ran into it again, and it buzzed my electrics. Or no, I buzzed its electrics. No! I'll save you! Alright, hold on. Let's repair this sucker. So some kind of satellite. Yeah. Let's see what we can find out. Ow! Come back! I thought I could maybe fix it. It's looking unlikely. It looks like I've broken off one of its solar panels. I was trying to stop its spin with my body. You can see how well that worked. Well, damn, after all of that, I can't read what it says there because it's making me dizzy. Deep space satellite. Okay, well, we got that. Let me repair this ship, because we definitely caused some damage there, too. Anything else sparking and being weird? I think it was probably just that one spot. It didn't look like my ship sustained a lot of damage from that collision. But yes, whatever it is, I own it now. Let's take a look at our ship's log. Not there. Here, let's refuel real quick. Before I forget. Okay. We've learned a lot of things that we need to put in here. I had already forgotten about the quantum moon. Okay. Presumably the Tower of Quantum Knowledge would tell us a little thing about this quantum moon. And we did. Okay, so that is the quantum moon locators. That is the way that we would find where it is in the sky, and then we could look at it. Oh, mark location on HUD. That's a convenient feature. Just ever expanding the possibilities of what we could explore. And we haven't even been to so many of the planets. Okay, so we have... So I guess if it's a question mark, it's a rumored entry. So, like, we could view the rumor... Black Hole Forge is just the highest section in K. Plan to create an advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. And the entry is... The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. Okay. So that's how... These both connect. There's more to explore here, I have no doubt. God, so much. I just gotta refocus on what I want to pursue here. So there was... We got to the Sunless City, and we wanted to get to the Sun Station. We'll see if we have enough time to get there again, but I... Oh wait, no, we definitely don't because of the rising sand. Let's do the opposite of focusing. Let's go to a completely new planet in the time that we have. Giant Steep, we've been there. Let's go to the Interloper. Let's find out what's going on there. This is just the one where we're doing Dark Bramble? Okay. Well, Interloper's close, so I'm just going to stop there along the way, but I'll keep that in mind. That Dark Bramble would probably be a good place to check out. Getting closer. Slow it down. Let's not crash into this thing for once. This looks like it's some kind of, like, foresty comet or something. Oh, that's not... Okay, those are icicles. That makes sense. Let's just touch down on this thing. Oop, not what I meant to do. You stay landed. What, that touchdown? I'm telling you, it's because of all the time I spent docking in Kerbal Space Program. I've learned a thing or two about approaching in orbital mechanics. And the importance of just getting everything nice and equalized, simplifying your approach. What do we have here? So we got a really tiny... Like, look how much I'm moving on the mini-map with every step. This thing is tiny. So what are we going to find here? Oh yeah, I could basically, like, one jump if I do it just right. I could, like, shoot myself around the planet. Or not... Clearly not planet, but... Oop. There's something in there. Something in the icicles. Oh shit, in fact, I've escaped its, That was escape velocity. Drunk KSP again. God, yeah, it's been so long since I've played that. Oh, hard landing, but hey, we found our thing. What do we got here? Ain't no rule says that we can't have drunken KSP as an after game to to Outer Wilds. It's troublesome. It's been so long since I've played. I have a friend actually who's been playing more recently. I wonder if he's still doing it. I have to catch up with him on that. I haven't heard him mention it in a little while. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone... Wait, hold on. The exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet, presumably here. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm. Wait, like, keep it warm with your body? That may not be enough warmth. And continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Okay, so here we have their crashed shuttle, it would seem. Something like that. And it's getting iced over. Gotta be real careful about how high I jump. So they were gonna check out the surface. Let's go to... I guess we haven't been... Well, we've kind of been on the South Pole. We've explored so much of this, actually, just because it's so tiny. Uh-oh. Getting, like, shunted around here. Whoop. Okay, now we're... like, actually on the pole. Not seeing anything noteworthy yet. Keeping an eye on my O2 and my fuel. Thankfully, it's just... there's only so far to have to get back to the ship on this place. Let's see if there's anything else here. But there's no big, like, to use Disneyland terms, no weenies here. Those big, like, eye-catching attractions that draw you in from a distance. None that I've noticed so far, anyway. Ooh. Whatever that is. What's that over there? That's pretty pretty. Maybe follow the equator a bit? I like the colors of it at the very least, as it hurtles through space. Oh, I was looking at Dark Bramble? Well, now you got me really intrigued. How's my hydration going? Good question. My water intake it's going okay. I've honestly haven't been noticing any effects of the water, which is why I need to probably up my intake. This is probably going to kill me. Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, the water... I've been feeling a little too dry. Unfortunately, that little amount I just had probably won't make the difference. So I may have to do a BRB at some point to rehydrate, so to speak. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the ship because I'm not really... Oh, my ship, which has been launched off the planet. Not really seeing a lot to do on there other than that one log. Maybe there's more, maybe there isn't, but nothing that I'm finding. Look, it's fall damage that can be corrected like that. I'm not worried. It's just because I don't care doesn't mean that I'm like too hydrated to be aware of it happening. All right, so let's go to map offline. I'm guessing there's some more damage to this that I need to repair. All right, well, let's take a look at that. Whoop, don't you get away from me. Oh, is the satellite providing map data? That's amazing, actually, that has a function. Because, yeah, the ship seems oh, God. I'm worried that you're going to take my collision with the sun as an evidence that I've had too much tequila. I assure you, completely sober me would have had exactly the same trajectory. Yeah, that's like in the D&D sense of inspiration of like drink enough tequila, you get some inspiration so I can take advantage on my next D20 roll. Alright, let's go to Dark Bramble. Let's just check out something completely new. Look, just because my digital legs are broken doesn't mean that my physical self is any for the worse. Hey, map data's back online, so Dark Bramble. Let's take a look at you. Find out why you've been recommended. I take it you mean Bramble? Most troublesome, but very fun? Cool. I'm on board for it. I appreciate the suggestion. You have found, like, Master Debater, you have found the exact right way to engage it. Because you mentioned right at the beginning that, obviously, like, you have played this game, it's one of your favorites, you know the right answers to things, like, but you're still finding ways to contribute without actually spoiling anything. And like, that's me talking, and I have one of the harshest like definitions of what is and is not a spoiler as they come. I don't like knowing anything at all. I like completely clean slates, but you found a way to still guide me without me considering it a spoiler, and that's an accomplishment. So well done. Exactly. See, I've remembered to put my suit on, not drunk, and we have an accord here. Yeah, no, you're hitting the exact right level. That amount of guidance of just like, hey, this might be a cool place to check out. I just enjoyed this place. Totally allowable. Well within the limits of what I think is acceptable levels of saying things from experience. Your instinct seemed right. The biggest problem is question for Master Debater. Is there a way to fully pause the game? Because I know it still moves on in the map. There must be a way, because I've been able... There's like... Oh, crap. I did it again, because I was too busy trying to figure out how to pause. Ship hull breach detected. Okay, well, let's take care of that. Because one of the I've been meaning to indeed re-up on the tequila, but I'd have to be able to pause. Ship's log? Okay. Ship log will pause. Uh-oh. I feel like, yep, we're just going to be stuck on this planet from now on. No more ship's log. Let's, let's get to that distress beacon that's only 200-ish meters away. Yeah, or certainly the read text, but yeah. So got it. Ship's log would be the most kind of reliable way to do that, as long as we're in the ship. Oh, wow. Gravity 0.2. It is surprisingly low gravity for something this... Like, this is seemingly less gravity than when we were on the Comet. Yeah, seriously. We bailed on that just in time. Okay, I guess this actually is pretty small as well. And maybe it's comparable. So the signal's coming from down there. I don't trust it. I do like the, brambliness of it, though. Huh, so I want to get up there, but I want to not reach escape velocity. I gotta take this really carefully. Just little bursts at a time. Which thankfully is all I can really do, given that I already used up my fuel in getting up to there. Okay, hold on. Let's perch on here. Ow! My legs hurt. Up we go. Just little bits at a time. And then we'll climb along here. Oh, from the other side of the planet. That's a good point. It could well be that. The planet is indeed small enough that 200 meters could be the other side of it. Okay, up we go. I feel like there's... I hope all of this careful effort will be reward... Ooh. Escape Pod 1. Oh, completely different planet, but... Or no, it's over there. Okay. Let's get to that. I was just kind of arbitrarily getting on top of this one. Oh, 50% fuel. We're gonna have to do this real careful, like. Ha! Go, 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 go! Oh, that's definitely a different planet. We're 18 kilometers away. I'm still more intrigued by this thing, though. Ow! And death. Okay. Yeah. But the good news is I'm gonna get to the ship, get to the ship's log, pause. I'm gonna refill my water, and then we'll get started again. So give me just a brief moment after I get this paused. I'm going to give y'all some chill music to vibe to for a couple of minutes while I put up my BRB. It's gonna be some lo-fi Zelda music. Courtesy of I can't remember the info on who made it, but the stream will tell you. So yes, I shall return very briefly. I consider myself in a proper state to be able to be more thoroughly hydrated. So cheers, everyone, to everyone out there who is also enjoying just some good water. Or at least something that is mostly water. Thanks for joining me. So let's get back to that bramble. Where are you? All the way on that. Oh, God. Elegant takeoff. Exactly how I would have wanted it to go. That's how NASA does it, right? Do you begin the roll program soon enough that you then crash immediately into the same planet? Let's see how well we can observe from orbit before fully landing someplace. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, you know. Everyone has their own preferences, I guess. Fair enough. I may have to, over time, I may add some other options on there that are not just that one Zelda album. That's one that I bought that album because I feel like if I'm gonna play the music on the stream, I gotta, one, give them credit, but also, like, I want it to be music that I've put some amount of my own money towards. So I may buy some more music at some point and add it to the potential playlist. Alright, let's take a look on here. Because thankfully now it's all coded and easy to make it work. I just need to have more tracks to add in and give the program the information on which ones to choose. Alright, let's see. So what seems the most intriguing to look at? So we have the quantum fluctuate, distress beacon. Okay, we have an unknown one about 1 kilometer in that direction. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you as far as, like, I tend to be pretty stuck on, like, there aren't a lot of covers that I like of things as a result. There are, but generally I like, the amount I like a cover depends a lot on whether or not that was the first version of something I heard. I tend to like the first version of something I heard a lot, and then after that, everything else just seems wrong. Okay, so clearly it was not a signal from the other side of the planet. We are definitely looking at something inside the core here. Let's explore slowly. Yeah, like... Whoa. It's a cool place. Yeah, agreed. Sampling's different. But for instance, okay, so just yesterday I listened to, I don't know if anybody else here has heard the cover of, so Panic at the Disco has done a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, and they did it in a way that was like basically trying to do it as exactly as possible, like basically just recreating the song. It was still clearly a different one, but like it was clearly a cover, but all the choices were done to just basically do nothing new with it. Just try and do that song all over again. And, yeah. No, fair enough. But so I was listening to it yesterday, and just my reaction as a result was just like, yeah, you did a decent job, I guess. Like, there's nothing wrong with this, but all you've made me do is decide, like, you've solidified for me that I would never ever listen to this if I ever had the choice to listen to the original instead. Like, I just, like, the original is what I'm familiar with. It, like, they're basically the same recording, but at the same time, one is just better to me. Like, why would I listen to a cover when I could listen to the original if they're otherwise basically the same? There's some exceptions to that, though. Like, Disturbed Sound of Silence is so different in its approach that there are times I'd be in the mood to listen to that and times I'd be more in the mood to listen to Simon and Garfunkel. But on the whole, I tend to be a fan of just earlier stuff. Good arrangements from Majora's Mask. Oh, hey, welcome back, Fire the Pyro. Good to know. Oh, shit. Speaking of video game music. I love the original that this song is. Yeah, because speaking of covering music, I'd much rather listen to the original than my version of this, but... God, At the Bottom of Night, so gorgeous. Oop, there's the upper hole. Let's repair that. But yes, welcome back. I had certainly forgotten that was your song specifically, but actually, you know what? I wanted to stay in there because I think we should refuel and then explore on foot. The quarters are getting pretty tight. So what is going on in here? So we have these colored lights. I guess... Raise your hand if you have not played Chrono Trigger in here. This is very important to me. And it's going to get increasingly important as I finish my water. That was you heard Weird Al's version first? That's awesome. Okay, you get a pass on that. It's a proper one. Oh, and don't get me wrong, as far as Bohemian Rhapsody, like, I like the song, though it's not exactly like a favorite of mine or like, I think it's fine. I think it's a little bit overplayed, but definitely a good song. But like, my opinion on it as far as Panic at the Disco is not because I'm just that in love with the Queen version. It's just that it's the version I know, and that seems to have a huge weight for me. Chrono Trigger is still one of your favorite? Okay, good. That was the right answer. You aced that test. Or to quote Jack Black from a movie I haven't actually seen, I was testing you and you passed. Oh, here we go. What's going on here at the core? Yeah, I haven't played through in a while, and I've never exactly explored all the various endings and everything. But, like, God, what a game. I'm not even a big fan of JRPGs. But I sure love Chrono Trigger. And it's largely because I love time travel stuff, but, like... Ah, God. Between that and it not actually being random encounters, and just great music... What a game. It saddened me in ways I can never fully describe that a friend of mine at one point... Oh, it is your... Okay, even better. You've definitely passed that test. I had a friend who had never played Chrono Trigger, and at one point, I was there with him as he was playing it for the first time. And, you know, I was trying to make sure not to spoil anything, not to guide his playthrough or anything, just let him play. However, more on that story in a bit. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place. Hey, the water is starting to take hold. We tried... the world is feeling a little bit heavier now. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack... What is it with these anglerfish? Attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Sekka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. So my buddy, Feculent Motel Pillows, was playing it for the first time, and I was mostly trying to stay out of his way. But for those of you who are more familiar with Chrono Trigger, he faced Gato a bunch of times. I think. Somehow he got his HP really low. And I think it was from battling Gato a bunch of times. And he never discovered that at the Millennial Fair you could, like, eat the chicken to, like, restore your health. There's, like, some ways to restore your health. He never did that, and then he went through the portal, the vortex into the past. And as you may remember, you are immediately in battle as soon as you go out the other side. There's no way to avoid it. He was in battle. He had no way to heal himself. He was at like 2 HP or whatever, and he had never saved the game at any point. He had never found out you could save on the map or anything like that. So he died in the past, and he had been playing for like an hour and lost all of his progress and went all the way back to the beginning. It left a bad taste in his mouth. He didn't want to start all over again, and to my knowledge, he has never gone back to play it again because he needed to walk away, and it just broke my heart. That's such just like, I wanted so badly to just be like, oh, no, you could heal yourself, and like, it was so avoidable. I've never seen that happen before, but just he had the exact wrong series of events happen, and he lost all of his progress, and he was never willing to go back as a result because it made him feel bad. Yeah, God, it just sucked so much. It just went exactly wrong. Had a couple of friends that hadn't played it, and after I got them to try it, they said they gave up on at the first time they got to the future. Had a couple of friends that hadn't played it, and I haven't gotten them to try it. They said they gave up on it the first time they got to it. Really? Oh, that was posted twice. I mean, I grant that the future is a kind of bleak one, but God, like, yeah, I don't know. I just love it so much. I'm feeling compelled. I know, right? It seriously starts opening up there a lot more. I'm feeling compelled to later on tonight. I might have to break out the cello and play some Chrono Trigger music because I love that soundtrack so much. Alright, escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. But yeah, isn't it like... It's such a great game that it breaks your heart whenever people quit it. Oh, there's more. It's just like, no, you don't understand. It's just... Oh, wait, no. There isn't more? Question mark? They're like... If I get too close, it disappears. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile verdict. Do not exit pod. Wait, there's life forms on this planet? It seems so barren. So there's like this anglerfish problem. I feel like if I decided here, it's like, I'm not going to finish Outer Wilds, I'm done. That similarly, everybody who's ever played Outer Wilds would have that same feeling of like, no, oh my god, keep going, please. Don't stop. You're not, no. Because the people who like it seem to really like it. Emergency escape hatch. Whoop. Okay. So we could certainly escape this. I guess let's just keep going downwards? Slowly, in case I need to reverse my trajectory. I swear, the core, like, going into this planet, it's bigger on the inside, I don't know how. But, like, the core of this planet is definitely bigger than the surface. Let's follow these will-o-wisps. Really? To make a lo-fi album? So... Is that completely out of nowhere, or do you have a lot of experience with, like, making tracks? Like, where are you coming from? Like, I am choosing to take that completely seriously, whether you meant it that way or not. Like, how much of a journey is that going to be to make a lo-fi album for you? More hip-hoppy or more jazzy? Probably more hip-hoppy than ever. If you're saying this because of, like, the idea of making music for this stream, like, to put on the BRB, absolutely. If anybody has personal tracks that they don't mind the idea of me using as, like, BRB music, totally send them, and I'm always looking for more stuff like that. That would be awesome. So if you make a lo-fi album, and don't mind me playing it for people if I give you credit, all on board. But generally, yeah, more hip-hoppy. I like composing, but I need experience using a DAW. Okay. I've heard good things about using Reaper as like a free version of a DAW. Like the one I have is Ableton, but that's expensive. But yeah, I've heard good things about Reaper. I think it's free. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. Oh, you use Reaper. Okay, well then, there you go. So you just need more experience with it. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within the thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single note. Okay, so we're going to have to send our little probe through it. No might have fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. Ooh, I hear something in the distance. I think there may be a blinking firefly playing lullabies in the woods. Let me check. I don't think she's officially live, however, for those of you who enjoy the lullabies of one blinking firefly, I think she's gearing up to go live soon. So, you might want to open a new tab with twitch.tv/blinkinfirefly. I'll provide the link here. One moment. I don't know specifically that she's about to go live. She may not be, but she's certainly playing the tinklies on the piano, and she often does that before she chooses to stream. So, if you like her music, and she's good, but she's not my cello. It's true, very few objects in this universe are my cello. There's only one that I've ever seen. But yeah, I might break that out later. Alright, so anyway, I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. By the way, I'm going to need everybody's help at, like, putting all this together. I've had too much water to actually, like, keep track of anything and, like, put all the pieces together to one coherent image. So, like, somebody will have to remember for me what the hell the vessel is. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside. Or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. Also, speaking of that, I need more water. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Okay, well, let's keep pursuing. We have a small enclosure. Yep. That nothing can fit inside except maybe my probe. Or whatever it's called. Oh, really? So wait, what was your headcanon that it ruined? Oh crap! That indeed. Somebody warned me last time actually that provides some velocity. The Nomai's interstellar ship that they scrap for parts. Okay. Thank you for that, because seriously, I at this point am. Not, I can basically keep track of what's immediately in front of me, and that's about it. Oh wait, that's that. Okay. Oh crap, 60 seconds. Okay. We need trees or our ship. Let's... Alright, the ship is less than 1 kilometer away. There's no time for caution. Oh, my head will feel bruised tomorrow, but that's okay. All right, 400 meters. Running out of fuel, running out of oxygen. We can make it. Almost there. Get inside. Ha! Nice. There we go. So your headcanon is whatever experience the Mogwai did, yeah, the Nomai did into time, screwed up the local space-time, and that's why the scale is so fucked up. There we go. Yeah, you impressed I actually made it back in time? This guy's got some skills no matter how much water he drinks. Okay, so I feel like we've gotten... It looked like I had seen all the things I was able to see there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't find anything else at the core to check into. Let's take a look at all these. I've played a video game or two in my life, and have had some experience with blind luck. Wait, no, my grave? Okay, clearly I was not paying enough attention. No, my grave. Okay, so they followed one of the 2 vessel beacons to a small dark bramble seed where they could go no further. The Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for it, right? I got that much. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be gone completely. If I launch my scout... Okay. No, I do need to launch my scout. Okay, I just didn't do it right. So let's head back. Okay, apparently I've managed to get to the level of hydration that I'm now hiccuping, which sounds like something out of a cartoon. I didn't know drunk people actually, or sorry, hydrated people actually did that. That's never happened to me before. Oh, was there? I completely missed that. My observational skills are definitely going to be taking a hit at this point. I was going to, but then the, at least before when I tried to, it seemed like it was too tight of a fit for me to be able to do that. I may be wrong on that, though. In fact, I probably am. But okay, here we go. So if I launch my thing into here... Oh, did I never recover it? Where's my birthday girl? Where's my little probe? Where's my doodad? Do I have a frequency that shows me my... Or wait, was it because I had this out? Wrong tool? Okay, that, yeah. I was just coming to that realization myself of it was because I had the signal thing out. Okay, there we go. It won't let me retrieve it now, interestingly. Oh, there we go. It wasn't before. I don't know why. I was hitting the right button. But the D-pad wasn't rotating it. Okay. By the way, I appreciate all of y'all helping me through my, no longer being completely lucid. But those are all bodies. Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. That's... I can totally see the body-like shape to them now. Your ability to pay attention is, his outpacing mine. Real Lannister. Welcome, welcome. I have not heard of the Lannisters, but I've heard of a probably a different family who changed their name at Ellis Island. Yeah, okay. Now I see why it's called a grave. Alright, Scout, come back in. I feel like there's maybe a better place to put that in. Yeah, so this is our first look at all of this. I have indeed not been here before. This is my first playthrough. Maybe launch it in here? Yes, thank you, Master Debater. For not only having good instincts on your own, but making sure that others follow the same. Oh, maybe... Okay, I guess I have to be close enough to get it to rotate. I need to be able to send a signal. So again, the suggestion was I'd be able to see some kind of massive ship, and I'm not seeing that. I'm going to keep trying some of these other entrances. See if I can get them all. Error duplicate signal. That is definitely intriguing. But it doesn't seem to be a matter of this. See, my god, I gotta say, like, this community gets how I want to play games. I'm still within the first few hours of it myself, but, like, as somebody who detests having any kind of outside influence, so far, every single person... I'm gonna go back to my ship real quick just to voice these thoughts, and then I'll head back. I just don't want to have it be quite as dangerous as last time. Every single person who is otherwise aware of this game that has come to this stream while I've been playing for the first time has absolutely been on board with the idea, and it's been vitally important to them to not ruin the experience by saying anything. That has never been so true before, so, like, y'all in this community, y'all are awesome. Oh, you looked up the answer! Oh, no! That's what I keep hearing, is everybody seems really on board with that idea of, like, God, I just wish I could play this game for the first time again. And those are my favorite kinds of games. They're few and far between. I mentioned last time, the big one for me is Return to the Obra Dinn. If you have not played that game, you are in luck. I envy you. In fact, I should probably watch streams of people playing that because of how much I want that experience. Like, it's my Outer Wilds. It's my... God, I want that for the first time all over again. Okay, why did I think my ship couldn't get in here? This is a huge passage. Return to the Obra Dinn. Let me type it in the chat. It's so important to me. Hold on. I'm going to pause the game so that I can say it properly. Alright, hold on. Putting in chat. It is a game by Lucas Pope. Return to the Obra Dinn. It may be Return of the Obra Dinn. I'm pretty sure it's to the. I always get it wrong, though. Return of the Obra Dinn is by the maker of Papers, Please. It is a game where you are an insurance investigator, which sounds completely boring, right? But, like, It is the best mystery game I've ever played. It is a game where you unravel a story, much like this game, slowly piecing together pieces of an elaborate puzzle by just observing your environment carefully and being very deductive. It is fantastic. The idea is you are trying to determine how each of the members of an old, like, 1800 ship died. That's, like, the short version of it. But, oh, shit. Hold on. What is going on here? Anglerfish! Anglerfish! Oh, shit. There be dragons in here. Abandoned ship! While it's latching on, I'm gonna sneak inside. This is a terrible idea. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so the art style is great, but even beyond that, like, the gameplay is so fantastic. I can't recommend it highly enough. If you like a game like this where it's all about... Hey, blinking firefly, ladies and gentlemen. If you like games where you have to keep a journal... Wait, hold on, we're not actually paused. Oh no, oh no. I think we're about to die. Okay. One moment here. So literally, these pages are like the notes I had to keep while playing this game. It's like playing Myst, where like, the game is not going to hold your hand. You are going to need a notebook to play it. If you like that idea of like, needing to just keep track of the lore and like, situation on your own to be able to solve puzzles, it is amazing. Can't recommend it highly enough. If it ever goes on sale, absolutely pick it up, even if it doesn't pick it up. Alright, hold on. I'm going to change this to not be coming out my headphones so that we can both enjoy properly.
Oh, I wasn't going to say too long. But
Oh.
I just wanted to say hi.
Hello. Also, I guess I should change this so it's actually on the game again. My, Do you mind, when you get a chance, could you put actual literal water in this?
Yeah.
I've been calling this water. Has some other molecules involved. Mm-hmm. Could you put some actual...
That does not smell like water.
It does not smell like water, it's true. When you get a chance, could you get some actual water in there? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, exactly. The non-water is definitely helping with my reactions to anglerfish, though it was definitely a surprise. Just by the... Yeah, highly recommended. Especially if you've played Papers, Please and know that you like his work. But even beyond that, it is... God, it's one of my favorite games. It is such a great mystery. So again, the idea... Now that I'm not paying attention to the game, I can give a better explanation. The idea... Yep, wrong thing. Which foot pedal is which? So basically, you go aboard this old, like, 19th century ship as an insurance investigator. Everything is long since happened. Some event happened on this ship. And pretty quickly into the game, like, quickly enough that this isn't even a spoiler, you get this kind of, like, magic pocket watch that allows you to go back in time and see the moment that a dead body died. Like, what happened? What killed them? And the idea is that you...
Not just any water, but ice water.
Thank you. So you see this moment where a body gets killed, like just a tableau of what happened. And by witnessing that with no other information, your job is to piece together figuring out every single person on the manifest, like on the crew's manifest, what was their name, and how did they die? So, like, you see a body getting shot or something, but you have no idea who they are. So you have to put together clues based on context information, like, or other memories, and slowly putting the pieces together, like, who was this person? What was their role? Like, was that the captain, or was that just, like, a... So, like, you pay attention to the environment, and you slowly put together each one, like, little by little, and it's fucking fantastic. Highly recommended.
Tequila is mostly water. I gotcha.
Yeah, that's been the running joke, is that, you know, tequila, it's mostly water. It's just got some other stray atoms and molecules in there.
Exactly.
Alright. Let's head back to our ship, and then we need to... Yes, I did play that on stream. The VOD is... It's very long ago, so it's definitely been
Oh
lost.
my god, thank you so much.
Oh, who was that follow? I missed it. Let's see, real quick. Oh, Real Lannister. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, nice. Nice photo.
Much appreciated. Here, I'll move this so it's a little bit more between us, so that I don't know if Blink is catching on mic or not, but now she's more likely to.
Test 1, 2, 3.
There you go. So we're gonna head into our ship. Put our suit on, which previously Gino had said was a sign that I hadn't had enough water. If I still remember to put the suit on. So let's see, we've explored so many things. We've gotten to the Bramble. I do want to see more of that. I want to get to the core of Dark Bramble, because I feel like I'm not certain if that happened because the sun was exploding, or just because I got all the way to the core. So let's head back and find that out for ourselves.
I'm liking the ruggedness of the interior of the ship.
It is definitely a little ramshackle. It's not exactly the most well-funded space program. Yeah, minor spoiler, I guess, but sometimes that level of thinking is definitely important. You never know what you might need to pay attention to. Maybe one day I can just drink enough that I forget everything I ever learned about Oberdin and play it again. Because I just...
That's how I feel about Ori. I wish I could just forget
Ori?
everything.
Yeah. I mean, Ori is a great
Play
one.
it again.
But it's just... This is a game that just... It has mysteries, and there's just stuff you can't forget. There's answers to things.
What is it? Is that this one or a different game?
No. Well, I mean, this one, too. Apparently, I haven't gotten that far into it to feel that way yet, but everybody who's ever played this game... Basically, everybody who ever comes to the stream having already played it is like, God, I wish I could just play this again for the first time. And so, they enjoy watching somebody who is playing it for the first time, to see it through their eyes. So there's a lot of mysteries and puzzles to this game, but I haven't yet explored a lot of them. Alright, let's head inside. It is mostly made of wood. Yeah, the ship is mostly a barrel. And everybody on our home planet was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing
A
that."
space-worthy barrel.
Wait, we haven't been inside here. Or maybe we have, and I'm just forgetting already.
That's how I felt when I was playing Breath of the Wild. I was like, I don't think I've been here yet, because it looks so similar to the places I have been.
Yeah, she's playing through Breath of the Wild right now.
Slowly but surely getting. Oh god!
Okay, what's weird is the fact that the second... I knew they were anglerfish, and for some reason I was more startled the second time than the first time. I should have known that, yeah, the light is the light of an anglerfish. Hold on. I gotta change it to outer speakers because, like, you weren't startled enough. It's because you couldn't hear its hissing. Yeah, hold on. Let me know if this is looping back on the mic too much, but hopefully it'll be okay as I change the output of this game. Do they only come out when I'm in my ship? It's a good question. Let's head back there again and find out. Real Lannister says no. Which would have been my guess as well. So we've heard tale of these anglerfish on a couple of different planets. Now let's get our suit back on.
But Earth is so comfy and cozy. Why would you want to leave?
Oh, this ain't Earth. This is...
Oh no, that is not Earth.
Yeah. Nah, everything here is really tiny. It's vaguely Earth-like.
But your Earth-like home is so comfy and cozy. Why would you want to leave?
It's mostly filled with people like telling me like, get in your ship or whatever. I'm like, or like, why would you get in that rickety pile of wooden bolts? Yeah, maybe I did just get that lucky. I was just not overthinking it the first time. let's see. Approaching Dark Bramble now.
Ooh, I like the music.
It's got good music. Yeah, it's a lot of this game is very chill vibes. Well, so this time I know all the more. Just don't get too. Don't follow the lights, as Gollum might say. They are the probes of anglerfish.
This goes against my instincts,
Right?
as I love catching fireflies.
But as a firefly yourself, you provide the light. You're the anglerfish in this scenario.
You've got a point there.
Okay, so let's head inside the space sphincter.
Less sharp teeth.
Okay, I'm gonna head towards the red light every time because I feel like that's what I did last time. The white lights are probably anglerfish, but if I head towards the red, maybe I'll be safe. Let's try it. God damn it! No, 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 no. How the hell did I get through this safely the first time? Like, I did not encounter an anglerfish for like 20 goddamn minutes, and now they're everywhere. The Master Debater, who is one of the people who's far familiar with this game, has no idea how I did that. So clearly the answer is more tequila. When I just wasn't thinking about anything, that's how it works.
I feel like you haven't taken a sip of this.
I had one sip.
Uh-huh.
Exactly one sip. So serving Sabrina, that is no complete accident. It was recommended that I perhaps check that out. That it would be a place that would be fun to explore. So originally I explored Giant Steep was the first planet we went to, and then we were checking out what was the other place we checked out before Ember? That led us to like the place with the observatory, I forget what it's called. And then we went to Ember's Twin. And then yeah. Now we've been checking out the Bramble. Because we were talking about checking out a new place, and so Debater suggested we check out, like if we're looking for a new place, maybe check out Dark Bramble. So yeah, it's not a complete accident or out of nowhere. And apparently we beat the odds by getting really far into the core of the planet the first time without encountering an anglerfish. And now I can't do it again. No, oh, that's right. It happened because I saw Dark Bramble close to... We were exploring the, like, satellite out in the distance, and then the comet, and I saw Dark Bramble from far away, and commented that it was really pretty. And then they said that place is called Dark Bramble, and then mentioned that it might be a place to explore. That it was kind of a fun place. But you're right, there was a little bit more context to that. It wasn't just out of nowhere. Alright. Let's head to the core again.
Dark Bramble.
The Dork Bramble. Slow down, slow down, slow down. There's too many anglerfish to go in that fast. Oh, crap. Okay. Maybe... Okay, we went in pretty slowly last time. Or you know what? Last time it was indeed... I wasn't there in my fish. Or in my... Not fish. Ship. Wow. Okay. I think I had better luck because I was probably a smaller object to notice when I wasn't inside the ship. I know we've been told the anglerfish will notice even if you're not in the ship. But it went better for me last time, so I'm going to try it again. That is one variable that has definitely changed. Okay. No anglerfish so far, but if they do come out, I'll be all the more terrified because I'm in my flesh body.
Oh, it's kind of like Subnautica, or like the fuel, you can see it running down. And
it is, yeah.
You have to get back in time.
There's a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit of that. The main difference, oh, that looks like an anglerfish. if you find any trees in the environment, they provide you oxygen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yes, I am very early on. I've played about 6 hours of it so far. But have not had a chance to explore too much. And I feel like I'm probably a stupid baby who needs the most attention. I've not determined too much yet. Yes. So day 1 of playing this game was a week ago. I played about 3 hours then. I've played about 3 hours now. Yeah, I have never played a game where... Like, I've played games before that other people join in that have played before, and they're interested to see, like, fresh eyes playing it again. Like, that's happened before, but I don't think it's ever been so much the case as with Outer Wilds. Like, everybody who's ever played this game seems to just, like, so desperately want to watch it through the eyes of a noob again. Okay, this is a... That must be another anglerfish. I still see the red dot. Okay. It's weird. So this planet, when we explore on the surface, is tiny, but it just keeps getting deeper and deeper as we go into the core. All right, I don't want to startle the anglerfish. Let's go to the right here, out of their view, hopefully. No! God damn it. Yeah, seriously, the comparison to Subnautica right now.
You need sound dampening devices, or
I may not be ready for this place. I may need to explore another planet.
you need camouflage of sorts.
Yeah, I need to slather myself in space mud. Yeah, that's been the impression I've gotten, is like, it's a really one-of-a-kind kind of thing. Okay.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Because it does look good, and I
Want to play?
kind of want to experience it myself.
Gotcha. All right, well, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Debater. For reference, we play games like this, and this will indeed be the game until we finish it every Sunday night starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Sometimes we indeed play a second game or even a third game, depending on how the mood is, after we spend a few hours doing this one, which might be coming up soon, because it's indeed been about 3 hours. But yes, every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, we will be continuing this journey. I will not be playing it if I'm not streaming it, so you won't miss anything. And, yeah. The plan is also to have this on my YouTube channel. I have not put the last playthrough on there yet, but the VODs will be on there, so theoretically every moment is watchable at some point, just not quite yet. I still want to see if I can get a little bit farther in there. But yeah, have a good night. Moving apartment. Okay. Well, good luck with that. That is definitely worth your full attention. And yeah, have a good night. Good luck with that. And as mentioned, a link to my YouTube page is available here. If you miss it and you miss it long enough that it's not available as a VOD anymore, it will eventually get uploaded to YouTube. So if you wind up in that weird situation where you didn't see it live, but you so definitely want to say, oh god, ow, I did not burn off Delta V fast enough.
Oops.
Yeah, okay, smashed my ship. Let's try that again.
You're spinning out of control.
I'm spinning to my utter death. All right. Oh, I'm gonna scoot over because you're completely out of frame.
Oh, it's okay.
No. Ugh. There you go. It's an actual person, not just like the vague impression of a leg. Alright, let's see.
Later, go up.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna... So we've done some Dark Bramble. It hasn't gone great for us. I'm going to look at various planet names, and you're going to tell me which one you most want to explore, whether we've been there or not.
Okay.
So we have the Sun Station, Ember Twin, Ash Twin, Timber Hearth, which I think that's the planet we're on right now.
Okay.
The Addle Rock, Brittle Hollow, Quantum Moon,
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Giant's Deep, the Orbital Probe Cannon, Dark Bramble, which is where we just were, the White Hole.
White hole.
There's admittedly there won't be a lot to that. That's basically just there's a black hole that we can fall inside on this one planet that kind of ejects us through the white hole.
Ooh.
So there's not too much to that, as far
Gotcha.
as I know. Hold on, let me pull up the map because I don't think that's everything.
Quantum sounds interesting.
Okay, there's the.
But,
Oh, we went there. We went to the Interloper. Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep. Yeah,
and
I guess-
Giant's Deep sounds interesting too.
Okay. Which one of those two are you most thinking of?
Let's go to Giant's Deep.
Giant's Deep. Okay.
I think I would pick that.
That was actually the very first planet we went to, but we're going to head
Oh.
back. It is a planet that is almost entirely water.
Ooh.
I did not. I went back and said the Interloper. It didn't come up on the thing. It wasn't like moving over, but I went back and corrected it when I could. Where are you, Giant Steep? Alright, you are selected. There you are.
Giant's Deep.
So yeah, this is a place that is almost entirely water. It is also there's like 4 islands on this that get swept up in these giant tornadoes that are so giant they send islands up into space.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's,
forever or just
no, they come back down.
up
but
into
it like
orbit?
sends them up into high atmosphere and then they fall back down.
I think I see one
You probably do, yeah.
floating. That's a really cool concept though. I like it.
Yeah. What are you? Okay, hold on. I don't know what this thing is. I'm gonna figure it out real quick. It's Giant Steep
A
has a moon I've
moon?
never explored.
You should explore it.
That's the plan. Oh, or we're gonna fall into Giant Steep.
Gravity.
Yeah, it's a real problem. So Giant Steep, the other thing is there's this massive current beneath the waves
Oh.
that doesn't allow us to. There's like stuff to explore beneath it, but we don't know how. We've gotten hints that there are ways to get around this, but the answer to that is on like other planets and stuff. There's apparently
Oh my God! There's
yeah,
the tornado.
There's the tornado.
Holy shit!
So there's like 4 islands here. We've only explored a few of them.
That's terrifying.
Actually don't think we've been on this one. I'm not certain though. I am perched on the trees.
I don't know if you're safe there.
Both a little bit quieter. Okay, hold on. I'll try. I'm shifting the mic a little bit, but also yeah, I can try and boost the audio. Thank you for the note. Let me know if that's already enough because it was also kind of a little bit pointed away from us. Yeah, one of the problems with this place is that. Okay, one of the
Ow.
problems is that I forgot to put on my
Oops.
spacesuit and immediately fell out and died. But another problem is that you'll like leave your ship and then it'll get swept up in a tornado and just leave you forever.
Oh God,
It's a bit of a problem.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous. But yeah, if that's still too quiet, I will indeed turn the game audio down a little bit more. I've got this one singular mustache hair that keeps getting in my mouth, and I want it to stop. Okay, that was good. This one. The one that's in my teeth. No, I don't want to plug it, because I like that it's long, and I want to be able to...
You want to chew it?
No, it's not that I want to chew it. Oh, hold on. I need to put on my spacesuit, lest that happen again. It's that when I groom my mustache for proper mustachery at the wedding, I wanted to have all the length I can muster.
Oh, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
What was that fountain? It looked like a
The
old
fountain
old faithful.
could well have been. All right, hold on. We're gonna see if we can get to that moon. which I think is that place. Because that was our original intent, and then we just failed.
Is that the black hole?
No, that's the... I think it's that moon, though I could be completely wrong. I don't know what it is. It's not giving us a name. It's getting farther away, though, so I need to pick up some velocity.
The thing's booking it.
It is. We're approaching it at almost 250 meters per second. What is this place? Alright. Let's take a little touchdown. I heard you playing the Tinkleys in the other room for a moment. I thought you were getting ready to stream. Ooh, what is that shadow? Oh, that's probably my shadow. Never mind.
It's a mesmerizing surface.
Oop. I've lost it.
No!
That's the moon! Okay, so there's the Phantom Moon is one that only exists, like, it's invisible unless you're looking at it. I bet that's it. Because we were right there and then it went away.
Damn it!
Where the hell did it go? Crap! We had it! That must be the moon! Oh, why did I look away?
I don't like Giant's Deep anymore. It has tornadoes, and tornadoes give me nightmares.
Yeah. We, okay, so there was another place where we could keep track of where the moon was. It was on Ember's twin. They had a little, there was like a chart that kept track of the moon's position.
Okay.
So
Let's find this moon.
we're gonna find that goddamn phantom moon that you were talking about, or that you were interested in, and that I'm interested in.
It's really cool. I wonder what makes it disappear.
Who knows? Also, again, what the hell are you? Oh god, we're gonna fall into the sun. We're gonna fall into the sun. We're gonna fall into the sun.
No!
The good news is that means we've got another crack at the phantom moon.
This is true. Oh, does it start you up where
Yeah,
you're in the
so-
same spot?
So every 22 minutes there's a supernova which sends you back to the beginning of the timeline, or anytime you just otherwise die. We go back to the beginning of the timeline. We have met one other person in this world who seems to also have memories of the previous timelines. Everybody else just goes back to the way they were.
Interesting.
But this one other person they made contact with this like weird statue that we made contact with a different weird statue. And it
It's a
seems like
meteor.
that's the common feature.
Or a shooting star or something.
Oh, there'll definitely be shooting stars in this game. Alright, let's try this again. Let's find that phantom moon. We know that at least at the beginning of the timeline, it's... Actually, I don't know where it is at all. We found it once.
It was near that one
Yeah,
planet.
that's the Apple Rock. That's Dark Bramble.
Is that it?
That's Ash Twin.
It wasn't there.
It was near Giant's Deep that one time. Wait. No, that's the Apple Rock. Wait! There was a thing that was next to it. No, that was the indicator that I could left click on it. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Get
It's
closer
okay.
to that.
We're gonna get out of the atmosphere. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get there. There. Alright, so it starts near Giant's Deep, maybe. No, I did not ever find that statue. It's true. Largely because we haven't spent a lot of time on Giant's Deep this time. There's just still so much to explore. God, where was that moon? Wait,
Is that it?
that's Saddle Rock, Ash Twin. No, all of these are different places. Let's see. There's something kind of near it, though. That might be... There's a little probe in orbit.
Or a floating planet. Or a floating island.
Well, I know there is a probe that we've explored. That I know is there. Damn it, we found the moon! And I lost that opportunity. I'll have to regain it. I didn't know what I had in the palm of my hand. And I looked away. Hold on. I'm just gonna hope that I get lucky. I'm gonna look again. Where are you, moon? What are you? No, those are the twins. How did I get so lucky? There it is. That's it. That's the moon.
Go.
All right,
Go.
we're gonna find you.
That's gonna hide behind the planet.
No, we're locked on. It can't happen. There it is. I'm still looking at you, you stupid moon. Don't you go disappearing
Don't
on me
look
now.
away. It's like the opposite of Orpheus's.
Oh yeah, where you have to look. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's basically my favorite episode of Doctor Who, Blink. All right, let's slow down so we don't crash into it. And that's right, I said it. Blink is my favorite episode. It is. I'm not exactly a like breaking new ground. I choose one of the more popular episodes to be my favorite episode because it's fucking fantastic. Have you watched a lot of Doctor Who?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I may have to show you that episode even without any other context because it's fantastic.
Okay.
That's a good question. We're gonna find out together, Gino. Because we are here again. We're gonna try. I'm not gonna bring up the landing cam.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Should I try and approach it with my ship or on foot? I don't know what would be the better course.
Well, it's pretty small, right?
It
You
is
can't
really
land on it.
small. Also, if I get away from the controls, that might be looking away from it.
Try landing.
I'm gonna try.
Does it have a landable surface?
I don't know.
No, you're gonna look away.
I'm looking right at it. I'm looking into it, in fact. And it's gone. No! What is that place?
It's an illusion, Michael.
Illusion. Moons are what whores do for money. Okay, well, back to Giant Steep, I guess. Because we're right here.
Damn it! But yeah, that
it was
weird.
it was the first Weeping Angels episode.
That was weird though. That
It just
the
disappears.
spotlight got smaller and smaller. It doesn't want you looking.
Yeah, it's the episode where they first learn about the Weeping Angels. It's been too long since I've seen it, so I don't remember what time period it was in. But it's just the entire concept is just great. And the execution. It's the one where the quote wibbly wobbly timey wimey ball of stuff comes from. All right, I can't remember if we've been on this island or not. Let's take a look. Alright, so we're at 3 hours, 50 minutes. I think the next time we break the cycle. So so the problem with those crystals is they indicate there is ghost matter nearby. See that aurora that comes up only on the camera?
Mm-hmm.
If I touch that, I will die.
Oh.
So I need to be real careful. So I'm getting closer to it. Oop. Alright, so it looks like that camera is like directly above it. Whoop, yep, don't want to get too close. So I'm going to see if I can go around to the other side. But yes, so next time that we complete a cycle, that'll probably be the end for this playthrough of Outer Wilds. Because it'll have been just about 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. I don't know
Me
about
too.
you.
I'm definitely getting hungry.
Ooh, look, someone's got a stew going.
Baby, you got a stew going. Let's refuel our jetpack, even though I haven't used basically any of it. There are, but remember, you can't even rotate the marshmallow.
Yeah, but maybe the lighting would be better on this planet.
Maybe. Let's see. Nope, nope. Immediately, let's toss that
No!
one. It's vaguely smoking, just a little bit.
Oh, it's looking toasty. Okay, pull it back. Take a look. Take a look.
It's still just, it gets so dark by the camera.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
hold on. So if I extend it a little
that's
bit.
pretty...
Nah, that's still pretty white.
It doesn't ever go brown. It just goes smoky.
Well, now it's like kind of, well, it's gray. I guess we'll just,
This is not
Heat it.
realistic marshmallow roasting.
yeah, Blink has been rather disappointed in the marshmallow simulator of this game. She demands more features.
It needs to, like, brown blotchily, not all the way through.
You hear that? Brown blotchily. Wait, hold on. Was this the other side of that? Yeah. So we've got a little tunnel that goes between the two. Doesn't really seem to add up to anything here.
Ooh, red lightning. Or at least I thought I saw a red lightning.
Not only did we fly halfway across the galaxy to toast marshmallows, we flew halfway across the galaxy to toast marshmallows inadequately. So yeah, there's a camping spot. Oh, and here's Gabbro.
Oh, hey!
That's right, we have been here.
This person seems unconcerned with the tornadoes. That are all
Absolutely
over the place.
unconcerned.
Just getting high off of that bomb.
Yeah. He's playing music, please.
That's what they want you to think, that it's a wooden instrument.
That reminds me of remember, so we went to the mall recently and saw, did you know Spencer's Gifts still exist? It's just called Spencer's, but in the front of the store we saw a bunch of mugs. So they appeared that definitely didn't have. She thought they were mugs at first. They said wake and bake on them and had a spot to put
There was a hole.
there was a substance. There's a hole where you could put like a substance to maybe burn and then suck through another hole. But it looked a lot like a mug. It was like a mug that if you raised to your lips like so, you could then suck through a hole on this part. It was very clever.
It was a bong disguised as a mug,
Yeah.
basically.
But yeah, Spencer's Gifts still around.
Still going strong, apparently.
I don't know about strong, but enough anyway.
I believe strong. They have awesome gifts in there.
I found your ship. Did it look like it was having a good time? Yeah, clearly this guy gives 0 fucks. The least fucks I've ever seen.
Hi.
I'm starting to come around to your point of view on that. So, I'm not sure what the point is of this little passage. There's like a point that I can't get through. But there doesn't seem to be anything in here other than just a way through to the other side. Let's get back in the ship. Oh, tornado's getting pretty close.
Tornado.
Them tornadoes. Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh no, we're into space.
Are you gonna die?
No, because I'm in a suit. If I weren't in one, almost certainly, yeah. I'm gonna head
Do you
back
have a
to my
homing
ship.
device?
But yeah, isn't that kind of a cool concept of just like it
Yeah.
launches it like out of orbit? Or not out of orbit, but into space.
It'd be cooler if I didn't have a fear of tornadoes.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find another island here that we haven't been to. Because I know there's 4. We've been to... Oop. That's not damaging enough. You'll be fine, ship. Ooh. Hold on. What is this?
What are these?
Where I forget, were you in Canada before then? Something I may be completely wrong, but I feel like you were up north before this. I didn't realize you were in Nevada specifically. He got tipped in. Wow, yeah. Yeah, it can be weird. I remember my parents they live in Texas, so certainly not exactly just legal everywhere there either. And there was a time that they visited me out here in Los Angeles, and my dad was having like some back pain that time, and they were looking for a pharmacy to get something to help his back. And my mom was like looking stuff up online and wound up across a place. It was like green pharmacy, and it was just like a green plus as their symbol. And I was like, that'll help his back pain, but that's not what you're looking for. That's going to be a different kind of medication there. They're just
different kind of green.
Just so unused to like that being a concept. Gotcha. Okay, so I did remember correctly. All right, this is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. We've been to that probe. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Wallow and Avens behave together,
Mallow.
Daz, you may launch me. Oh wait, I have read this before. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. Yeah, this is familiar. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum. Yeah. And then they use too much power and all that.
I like the name Mallow.
Yeah.
I thought I came up with that originally, but apparently not.
Okay, I definitely remember that. Is the water... I feel like last time we were here the water wasn't as high up. Maybe the tides change. This wouldn't be the first place we visited that has, like, time being a factor on how you interact with it. Now, let's get back in the ship. See if we can find... So that's 2 islands we've been to. That's the first one we went to. Let's keep going around the equator. So many hiccups right now.
So many tornadoes.
So what inspired your move to Nevada? Oh, that's right. Okay, we went to this one before and there was a ghost matter problem, but now we know ghost matter shows up on our camera and maybe we can avoid it. Oop, hold on. Let me refuel first. Get out of there, go back in. Yep, yeah, there it is. Alberta, that's what AL stands for. I kept thinking Albuquerque and I knew that was wrong. And I was like, what is a Canada AL? AL. Alberta. That's what you meant. I'm very good at geography and knowing places that aren't America. Okay, so everything's safe until we get to there. Let's recall that camera. Take some more snapshots. Ooh, that's getting pretty close to the ghost matter.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, we can. Oop, oop, oh, oh, oh,
You're
oh, oh, oh,
touching it.
Touching, touching.
No.
No touching.
No touching.
No touching.
No touching.
I touched too much.
It was pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty right up until
You-
the end.
You died with pretty rainbows in your vision.
Only 450. Wow, yeah, that's not bad. Seize that.
Damn.
All right. Well, we're almost at the top of the hour, and we just rebooted another cycle. I think both of these things are aligning pretty well. There's going to be a lot of mysteries for us to explore next time. However, I think they will indeed have to be next time. What are you doing this Sunday at, say, 6 p.m. Pacific time? Yeah? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. But you could be joining in on the fun as we play games like Outer Wilds and so many others over at twitch.tv/midnightjester8. You know, if you stick to YouTube, you miss out on all the bonus games and other nonsense like impromptu cooking failures. So come hang out with us this Sunday. And all the other ones.